Sound was off. All right, guys, hope you're all doing well. Let's go ahead and play some Magic the Gathering Arena. New set has come out. The spark has been reignited, and we're going to be jumping in, of course. You guys know I like to play my mono black, so we have a mono black devotion deck, but I also really like the red black color scheme. So we're also going to be doing a Titan deck. So we have the Titan of Hunger or something, I forget. It's really cool, though. You guys will see it has this new escape mechanic, all sorts of neat stuff, and yeah, we're just going to be jumping in and doing it to it. So welcome to the stream. Good to see some familiar faces. Metalocalypse, Ryan, Dino King, Leon Galanitis. Yes, I think I got that right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I was going to do it later at night, do a late night Magic stream as I usually do, but Lady Turn and I are going to go to the movies. So we're going to be doing this a little bit earlier in the day. So welcome. So now we'll give it another minute or so, and then from there we'll jump in and show you guys the deck and everything, and we can do it to it. What's up, Joseph? Yeah, so the new set's really fun. It takes place, well, in the realm of Theros, which is inspired by Greek mythology, and it's really neat. So you have the gods, you have the titans, all the classic kind of epithets in the Greek mythos, and yeah, it's really, really fun. So as far as the decks go, I have two. I have the red-black Titan deck, which is going to be using the big scary Titan. Then I do also have the mono-black Devotion, which is going to be devoting all of our power to essentially the god of death, Erebos, and that one is probably a little bit stronger. Granted, the Titan deck has some serious teeth as well, so both decks are not bad. Yeah, Galanitis, I'm glad I got it right. All right. What movie? We're not sure yet. There's a couple we're looking at. Anna really likes horror movies, so there's some movie called Underwater. Not that it didn't get the best reviews, but we just like horror movies, so we might go see that. 1917, yeah, we might see that as well. We're not sure. We're kind of we want something a little bit mindless. You know, 1917 is probably going to be a heavy hitter, so. So yeah, I think we'll just get started. So today we're going to be doing ranked, and first we'll start with our mono black deck, which is going to be our Erebos deck. I think I was going to make some changes to it right before we started. So it does run the dreaded cats, a couple new cards. Let's take a look. So we have the Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven combo, which of course everybody loves to play against. We also have a new card, Agonizing Remorse, which basically allows us to look at someone's hand and exile a card, a non-land. It's really good. Just gets rid of whatever pertinent threats you're dealing with. We have a Timaret, which toughness is equal to the Devotion to Black, so he's cool. He can gain you life. He's a good early board presence and a good answer against aggro. Yarok's Fenlurker obviously exiles cards from your opponent's hand. Yara's from the last set as well. Murderous Rider exiles planeswalkers, creatures, whatever. But instead of running 4 Murderous Riders, we actually have 2 Drag to the Underworld, which is a new card. This one destroys a creature, and it costs less depending on your devotion. So typically it's going to cost me only 2 mana to destroy any creature with no conditions. Here is the card that the deck is built around, Erebos the Bleak-Hearted. He is the god of death. He's indestructible, costs only 4 mana for a 5/6, but he only becomes a creature if your devotion is equal to 5, or greater than 5, essentially. But what's really nice about him is whenever another creature I control dies, I can pay 2 life and draw a card. On top of that, I can sack creatures on my own with him, and nerf the stats of my opponent's creatures. Very, very good stuff. And yeah, it's an incredibly fun card and very cool. For Nightmare Shepherds, this is probably one of the most powerful cards in the entire set, in my opinion. 4 mana for a 4/4 flyer, not bad. But whenever another non-crow token creature I control dies, you can return it to the battlefield as a Nightmare copy, basically, which is insanely good. We have the Deathless Knight, just to trigger devotion shenanigans, and also he comes back to life. He's a really good kind of late game recursion piece for life gain combos with the Cauldron Familiar. Gary's back, so we have the Grey Merchant of Asphodel, one of my favorite cards in the set. So he comes in and just nukes everything based on the your devotion to black. So your opponents lose life, you gain life. Gary is an absolute powerhouse of a card. And last but not least, we have Bolas' Citadel and Erebos' Intervention, just for some exile and graveyard hate, just in case we're in like a really long, kind of recurring, grinding game. So this is our mono black deck that we're going to be playing first. So let's go ahead and jump on this game here. Yes, I know, Daedric Cat, you've waited for so long. The cat is back. I do run Erebos' Intervention. Joseph, there is one in the deck. I don't run multiple because it's good, but I think it's just as a 1 or 2 of is fine. So let's see what we got here. So it's not the best hand in the world, but it's also not worth mulling. So I'm going to keep it. We have an Oven. We have some early game board presence in the form of the Murderous Rider. Ah, yes, the dreaded Oven. We'll see how far we can climb today. We're just starting fresh because they reset the season, so we'll see if we can get up. Okay, so it looks like we're playing the black Enchantment deck. Yeah, whenever an enchantment creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to it. Okay. Yeah, this is a different variant of our deck, but I don't know, we might be in a little bit of trouble since our hand here isn't the best, but... So it's playing last attack Reaver, which is fine. I think what we do here is we just hold the Murderous Rider and just kind of nuke, see what he plays. Yeah, we'll pass. And then we'll play him next turn, so we'll get the 2-for-1 value. If he tries to like enchant something, we can just pop it with Murderous Rider. I need to draw some good cards though. This is I'm pretty flooded with lands, but I mean at least whatever I draw I can play. So unfortunately I'm going to take the 3 here because I want to see if he plays something better in his second main phase that is a more efficient target for me. He's getting in there good. Second main coming from him. Alright, so put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may exile a creature or enchantment from your graveyard. If you do, create a zombie. Okay, so I'll probably... top 3 cards. Alright, that's fine. I can't destroy it, so let's just let it resolve and see what it does. This is the Harpy deck. Yeah, so he's got a couple options here. He could exile the Nightmare Shepherd. Man, we need to draw some answers here. So he gets a zombie, which is fine. End step, we are going to destroy something. I think we'll destroy the Hateful Eidolon. Yeah, for sure. Nothing else here is really... This one, at least, you know, and then we'll probably just play Murderous Rider here. Unless we draw something better. Oh god, getting flooded. Now, what's cool is we do have Gary coming in, so Gary's going to gain us some life. So we're not like on the rope super hard, but what does his final do? Ooh, okay. So then he can exile and get another zombie token, which is fine. Yeah, the camera kind of blocked it a little bit. Oh, okay, so maybe I need to change the face camera. Hold on. We shall lurk up in the corner here, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know where we can lurk. I'm just like flying around the camera. Okay, sorry about that, yeah. So, okay, so he's going to give it minus... That's fine. I'm more than happy because it can still block and I can then sacrifice it. Although I might actually just keep it to keep the devotion because it'll give me life gain, so that's more cost efficient probably than the alternative. Zombie Nation's coming. Oh. So he's coming for... We'll just... No blocks, it's fine. We're going to use the devotion mechanic here. Come on, draw something. Okay, that's pretty good. The Shepherd. Yeah, we play Gary, we gain the life. And then we do the combo the following turn. Although if we play the Shepherd here, it does give us a 4/4, but if he has like spot removal, it kind of like ruins our train. So we're going to do this just to be really safe. So I'll gain some life, he'll lose some. So I could have played the Shepherd first, but had he had a spot removal, I probably would have lost the game. This would have been like the smarter play to do, like if the circumstances weren't so like aggressive. So he gets to gain life and scry, which is fine. Simrush calls the dead. The green screen, yeah, we have no green screen today. So he's gonna keep, he doesn't have the Harpy though, and he's not getting the Nightmare Shepherd, which is the really, really strong one. That's good for us. I thought about making this deck, but I actually think the deck we're running is a little bit more consistent. But if we like top deck Erebos or something, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to win. We have a really nasty combo here because we play the Nightmare Shepherd, then we sacrifice the Grey Merchant to get access to. He might attack with the zombies. This will be telling here what he does. It's too bad I think Death Baron actually rotated out. He's looking at Gary. He's thinking if he wants to kill Gary. I might just block with the Murderous Rider, although waiting for the Nightmare Shepherd to come out is so much better. Oh, so he's playing a Gary himself. Okay. So now we know what he's up to. His devotion is... It's not that bad. We're not going to take that much. We just took a couple. That was really not a bad Grey Merchant. So he's attacking now. He has no more tricks, so actually blocking here is good. We'll block a zombie. We'll take 2, 4... Yeah, because we're going to gain a ton of life here. 2, 4... I'll take 6. That'll put us to 3, which is pretty dangerous. But we're about to gain a bunch of life. Alright, my turn. There's Erebos. A little bit late there, buddy. Erebos is not the play here. The Shepherd is. So you play the Nightmare Shepherd. And then we sacrifice Gary. Check this out. Gary gets sacrificed, but then we get a copy of Gary as a 1/1 Nightmare, so it re-triggers the big kind of bomb going on here. Heal up to 9. We get our 1/1 token, and we also get food that we can then sacrifice as well. No attacks. End turn. And then we play Erebos, and honestly, we might be able to kind of start getting this game back if Erebos can get online. If he gets another Grey Merchant, we might be in trouble, though. Well, thankfully, we have enough to gain 6 life. We'll gain 3 this turn. Nightmare Shepherd is really crazy. It's really good. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, it's not a non-token creature. Okay, so obviously you can't cycle it indefinitely. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that, so that will destroy him. So the comboing won't go too nuts. Pass to attackers. So let's go ahead and gain some life. So our current devotion will be enough for Erebos here, so I need to kind of keep some of this online here, but I'd also like to block. How much is it? 1, 2, 4. It's 10 damage. Yeah, I need to block one of these, I think. It's a shame, though, because our devotion then won't be active. Although we can gain... We can certainly gain some more life, too. So 2, 4... So 10 damage puts me that, and then I gain some... This guy. I mean, blocking the zombies is fine. Erebos comes out next turn, but if I don't draw something else to activate his deal here, then it's pretty much... so we're going to be really, really greedy. Super greedy. Okay, well, that may not have paid off there. So we play Erebos. We should have the devotion. He's pissed. Look at him. So glorious. Okay. And we still have the food. We can still do the food train. Although I think we might have hit the end of the road here. We just had such a bad start this game. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay, that's decent. What do we do? I mean, sacrifice another creature. I can do Erebos' trigger here, but then I don't have enough to gain the food. So basically, I could do Erebos' trigger and nerf the stats of one of his creatures here. I'm pretty sure he still has lethal since I don't have lifelink. And that will actually get rid of Erebos as well. Yeah, so I guess we just, in response, will gain some life. And then, I could draw a card with Erebos based on the trigger there, but we just had such a slow start, yeah. So what does he got here? I'm pretty sure it's lethal. I block one. So good game, for sure. It was a slow start for us, but we'll obviously play this deck, like, you know, a couple more times. I should put something, would you guys appreciate something on the side, too, that says, like, you know, the record of the decks we're playing? I think that would actually be interesting. Hey, and thank you for the donation. So, Turin, it's time for a serious question. Who's your Warhammer Fantasy Battle? It's my wife. My wife is my Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Thank you for the donation, man. She is my princess. So we'll do that, actually. So we'll obviously play the deck a couple more times, see how it works out, but it's pretty strong, I think. Maybe we should have mulliganed. I need to get more in the habit of, like, mulliganing hands that, even if they look good, they're just, like, inefficient and slow. That's been something I've been pretty poor at doing for a long time. If I see enough lands, I'm like, it's not worth the risk. It's a little slow. Your opponent is choosing. My opponent's on the play. 3 Castle Lockdwains. And I guess it's okay. Okay, he's playing... Whoa, what is it? Is he playing like a Dimir Surveil deck or something? Barrier of Bones. You don't see that card terribly often. Okay, so Fabled Passage. Let's get this. Let's get the Witch's Oven out. At least we'll be able to get the Shepherd and Erebos out pretty quick here. I'm doing really good, Lord Phoenix. Thank you for joining. Aha! The tide's turned, brother. Yes! The cat is here. Everyone's favorite cat. Oh my god, it's going to be even more annoying with Nightmare Shepherd too. Alright, so he's playing the Midnight Reaper. So he's playing red-black kind of aggro devotion, I think. Pass the blockers, boom. We block, and then in response to the block, we sacrifice it. So it counts as being blocked, but we also get to do the cat combo, which is really annoying. Yes, good, good. And then at the end of the turn, we bring back the cat. Boom! Man, we don't have anything to play quite yet. Next turn, we'll play the Nightmare Shepherd, or maybe we'll play Erebos too. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Woestrider. Yeah, this guy's playing a deck very similar to my other deck, actually. Woestrider's a new card. It creates a goat, which you can sacrifice. You can also escape. It's a really, really cost-effective creature. We go to blocks, do that, same as before. Then we sack. So that 3-2 counts as being blocked. We take 2 damage ultimately in the end. Bring the cat back. Yes. Cauldron Familiar rises. Deathless Knight's okay here. Do we play that? No, I think we play the Shepherd. He probably has some spot removal, or we could play Erebos. What's really nice about the Deathless Knight is he turns on Erebos' Devotion like super easy. So we could play Erebos the Bleak Hearted. We're okay on life. He has decent aggression on board. It's not that much. We could also save the Shepherd for some like shenanigans and combos later. This guy does have haste as well, which is kind of cool. Hey, darling. Cashed. My lovely wife says hello. Alright, Nightmare Shepherd, Erebos. It's a tough choice. Erebos gets some cool sack operations kind of going online here. Nightmare Shepherd is such a beast, though. Let's get this guy online. It's like a must-answer threat, because if you don't, then Gary comes in and combos, and there's like all sorts of scary stuff. He most likely has removal, though, in these colors, or at least he can scry and get to it. He's probably going to sacrifice with the Woe Strider here. That's good. Takes the damage. He searches. Makes me think he might not have an immediate answer in hand. He put something on bottom, which is good. It means it's not what he's looking for. I mean, it's good. Man, the Woe Strider combo with these recurring creatures is so strong. I need to take out the Midnight Reaper, though. We'll probably do that with Erebos, using his minus effect. Midnight Turn Stream, yeah. Hey, what's up, Misha? Hope you're doing well. We're playing the Taylor Whale. Play Crafter. Okay, that's actually totally fine. Okay. So we will sacrifice a creature. Each player or Planeswalker. Each player who can't. Okay, so we'll sacrifice this. Do we want to create a token that's a copy of the cat? Yes. Just in case he has something to make me sack the Nightmare Shepherd, I want to get the token out. That's pretty important here. It does exile the Cauldron Familiar, which kind of ceases the combo temporarily, but I feel like that's the safer play. And my turn. Okay. Good. So Erebos will have Devotion here, I think. No, he's one short. Nonetheless, though, I think it's pretty strong. So first things first, we'll... He doesn't have any flyers, so we'll attack for 4 in the sky. And we'll play our boy Erebos. And whenever another creature I control dies, I can draw a card. So basically, we get to draw a card off the cat card. He's not currently a creature, though. If he doesn't have an answer for Nightmare Shepherd, he's going to be in some trouble. He's digging hard. He knows he has to deal with that. He's down to 9, so if we draw Gary, we could actually, I think, kill him. Because Gary would... How much damage would Gary do? The Great Merchant. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. He'd be 1 short, but yeah. It is what it is. The Deathless Knight awaits. You gain life for the first time each turn. Yeah, that's the Titan. See, this guy's like playing the deck that I was kind of working on. Each opponent discards a card, and then each opponent... Okay. That's fine. We'll discard a swamp, which will take 3 damage from that. So, the Titans, how they work is when they enter the battlefield, you have to sacrifice them, and they can only then use the escape mechanic to come back out of the graveyard. He's down to 8. Okay. He's going to take 4 in there if he doesn't have removal. He's got 2 mana open, so he could drag to the Underworld, but I don't know if he's running that in red-black. My guess would be no. He's going to have to block here. Because I'm going to play this Haste Deathless Knight and attack with a lot of damage here. Okay, that's good. That'll buy him some time, the Barrier of Bones. It's a blocker. So I will sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar at the end of the turn to the Witch's Oven here. And then pay 2 life to draw a card with Erebos. I gotcha, Bones. Goes to his hand, then he plays it. It does enter the battlefield tapped, so that's going to be a non-factor this turn. If I draw Gary, I think we're in really, really good shape. Alright, so past the blockers. Boom. We will block you. Doesn't matter. This guy can get a little bit bigger, I think. And then we can use the Witch's Oven here to just get some value out of the sacrifice. It does count as blocking the Reaper, so in total we'll take 5 damage, which is fine. Erebos' intervention is pretty decent here. It does gain us some life and remove a threat. Okay, so if we go for the Cavalier guy, he might actually be dead. I think he's dead. Yeah, so what we do is we play this. Hiya! Nobody was expecting haste from the mono black deck. We could Erebos' intervention, one thing. So basically he blocks either source, but he takes 8 regardless. Oh baby! The god of death. Coming in hard. Yeah, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. There we go. So I was afraid we were going to lose 2 in a row right away, which would not have been fun. Unlimited cats! The cats swarm. Everybody laughed at the cats until it was too late. There shouldn't be any music playing. I think it's just the soundtrack coming from Magic Arena. Okay, one sec, guys. Text. So we'll do so we can slap that up in the corner there, a little bit lower perhaps, and you guys can see. So as I play decks over the stream, I think it'll be interesting for people to see that as we do progress here. So 1-1 so far with this deck. You can change the arch. Oh, look at that. Fancy stuff. Got a lot of fun streams coming this week, and next weekend, guys, we're gonna have a really spicy tournament. Essentially, it's a faction war, so we'll have like a champion for each faction. This is a good hand. We're on the play, so it's a little bit dicey if we don't draw a third, but we have a turn 2 drop, which is cool. We have a really good turn 3 play also. Witch's Oven's all right. We'll play Timuret. We might miss like a drop here. That's okay. But obviously, if we went 3 to 4, that would just be brutal. Okay, so he's going to get rid of a card in our hand. Probably take Erebos or a Yara. I'd probably take a Yara, to be honest. She's pretty nasty if she gets online early, but I have a feeling he's going to see Erebos and like all big and shiny, and we'll just take that. Yeah, he's going to take a Yara, which was the smart play. That was good. So unfortunately, we're hosed on mana, and we're going to attack here. Post him a little bit. It's not a big deal, though. Eventually we'll curve into the mana, and our deck's pretty durable, and he's not playing any sort of aggro. Alright, so he's going to make us exile a card from our hand, which will exile... Yeah, that's fine. We'll lose the Erebos Intervention. These cards are all a little bit more efficient. Aha! Right back at you, buddy. Rock's Fenlurker coming in hard. He needs to get rid of the swamp, so clearly he's in the opposite situation. So we'll attack for 2 here. Down to 15, end turn. Yeah, we don't have a good turn 3 play, but we just need to draw lands, basically. If we draw lands, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, he's just destroying a creature, which I'm totally fine with him spending time destroying my chaff. We might attack. Oh, I should have sacked in response. I was totally just reading what the card did. So normally you would want to use Witch's Oven to sacrifice that guy in response, and you would at least get some value via food. Alright, so Bolus the Citadel here. So, yeah, we're still kind of hosting on mana. Just gotta hope we draw. Come on. Unlimited meow. No meow right now, actually. No meow at the moment. Revenge of Ravens. Oh, that's totally fine. We do not care. If he's investing resources and like playing defensive, we're all about that long game. Land! Yes! One more land and we're like A-train. We're good. We're good. We're A-okay if we get one more land. Because then we can play Erebos and start drawing cards, and whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams, oh, that's back in the set? Oh, I want to get that. I totally forgot. Underworld Dreams would be great in Devotion. Oh, I didn't even know that was in the set. Okay, so I take the damage, which is fine. I am the god of death, Erebos. That's so cool. It's like the eerie, like underworld theme that comes on when he appears. All right, just please don't have a removal for Erebos, and we're square, homie. Okay, Grey Merchant's fine. He has good devotion. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt quite bad. 11 we are. The clock is really on us. I'm gonna have to take this. Alright, so we take another damage from that, which is hilarious. And we play a Swamp. We play the Nightmare Shepherd. You guys will see why. So now what we can do is we can go to combat, attack with Erebos. We're gonna take some damage. We gotta put some pressure on him. He might block with Gary. No, he's gonna take it. And then we sacrifice the Fen Lurker. We'll take action. So we get a Yarok Fen Lurker token, which will then make him exile another card from his hand, which is pretty sweet. But now we need to start focusing on food. I'm not going to pay the life because I'm like danger low already. He might be able to kill me. If he has a Gary, it's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, oh yeah, if he has Gary, it's just game over. The battle of the Garys begins. Alright, that's fine. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's better than the alternative. So that does turn off the devotion on our boy Erebos. Do I want to pay 2 life and draw a card? No thanks. And then he's probably going to attack here. Yeah, we got to block. Although, then I'm so far off the devotion. Granted, my other creature will give me devotion no matter what. So we'll block that. Come on. Ugh. I need a Gary. Give me the Gary, the Grey Merchant of Asphodel. Like World Dreams. That's so cool. I love that card. That's one of my favorite cards from back in the day. Alright, so we have a couple options. We can play the Bolas' Citadel, but I think Deathless Knight's a little bit safer. Because that does turn on Erebos. And we can attack for 5, which will ping us for 1, but then we also have the life gain mechanic with the food. Or we keep it to defend. But then, yeah. Then if he removes the Deathless Knight, then we just get Karate Chop. But he has 1 card in hand. What are the odds of him having, like, a removal spell? Pretty slim, actually. And he does have 1. Curses! So what we do here is we use Erebos to... Do we use Erebos to sack... So if we sacrifice this creature, we can kill the Yarok Fen Lurker, then we'll take 2 back. But at least we're removing a threat from board. And we do have a food train. So, okay, so... Or we could gain the 3 life in response. No, I think killing the creature that he can pump is better. Yes. So target a creature. We'll sacrifice our creature that he's trying to destroy. And then we get the option to pay 2 life, obviously, which is silly at this point. We kill his creature. He only has 2 on board, plus Underworld Dreams. Ooh, it's a close one. Oh, no, that's not good. That could probably spell our doom, unless we drop top deck like some removal or something like that. Which we do, actually. Ironically. Ironic, really. So we can destroy the big boy, the Nightmare Shepherd, which we have to do. Do I need to do it now? Probably. I don't know if he's going to draw something. Yeah, there's no point in waiting. So now we have 3 mana open. We can gain the food at any time. Bolas' Citadel is not going to save us. So he swings for 2. Sacrifice food. We just need to draw some creatures. And then that goes back to our hand. That's right, I forgot about that. We take another one. Ugh. Oh, come on, Deathless Knight. We're sure as hell not going to attack here. I mean, we could do a lot of damage, actually. So if Erebos attacks... we go down to 2. We have the blocker. If he top decks removal, we sack, we get the food. Okay, we need to start putting some hurt on this guy. So we will take 1 from the Revenge of Ravens. Oh my god, this is a tense one. So we can Witch's Oven the Deathless Knight to gain 3. Oh man, okay, so now we really can't attack him. Okay. Now the thing is here, so I deal with it, but then if I don't draw a creature to get the Witch's Oven, that does wipe his board though. But it also gets rid of my Erebos action. Pass the blockers. I think we'll block it. I'll have one draw here basically. Whereas if I do this, then do this, I think that's the smarter play. He'll get to live, I won't take any damage, I'll get a food source, which I can do now. We're not going to pay that 2 life. Then we'll sacrifice the food here. Which will put it back up to 5 and buys time, and then it returns that to my hand. Okay, Fenlurker's the body. Oopsie daisy. I thought it was like the phasing of that gets all weird. So we're gonna play you. Even though he has no cards in hand, I just need like blockers. If he draws Gary, I just lose. I can't attack him because Revenge of Ravens will do so much damage to me. I have one card in hand that he gets to get rid of, which is going to be the Bolas' Citadel. Be gone. That card is useless. It's dead weight right now. He's looking at my graveyard. He's scheming. He's down to 14. I mean, he's getting kind of close here. Sacrifice the Fenlurker here. Get some food. I would love to pay the 2 life, but we're not in a position to do that. We literally just have to like weasel our way back up. Oh, God. If I attack, I go down to 1. I think we just keep playing the long game. If I attack here and here, I mean, Erebos, what can I do? I could sack this creature. I could nuke the Grey Merchant. No, I couldn't kill it because that's 4 toughness. If I attack, I go to 1. He'll back up here. That puts him down to 9. It's a risky... That's a much riskier kind of scheme. However, if he draws Grey Merchant, it's over no matter what. So if we attack for Erebos, we go down to 1 life. We heal back up to 4 with the food. We have the capability of healing up even more. If he kills... Okay, so I think we're going to play a little bit aggressive and just try and, like, threaten this guy. I don't think we can afford to sit and wait for him to draw a Grey Merchant or for me to draw a Grey Merchant. End turn. I just have to make sure to gain life before Underworld Dreams kicks in. Please just be a swamp. Okay, Burglar Rat's... Oh, the Burglar Rat comes to betray its former master. So I'm just going to do this now so I don't like screw up the interactions later. Okay. I discard a card, that's fine. Pass to attackers. My turn. Sack this at the end step here. Not going to pay life. I think this guy only comes back when you gain life for the first time each turn. So I already gained life this turn, so it won't affect. So I need to do it during my main phase. Jesus, another Witch's Oven. Lovely. Yes. Okay. So do I attack with Erebos again? I'm not playing the Witch's Oven. I need to have 2 mana for the food combo. If I attack here, I mean, he's getting kind of danger low for sure. And if I draw a Gary, I just win if he takes this. If I attack here, I go down to 4. I have a blocker. He has 3 on board plus 1, and I have food. Okay, we're getting risky. He says nice to me. Oh my god, this game is absurd. He probably will block with the Burglar Rat, which is, I need to like keep things off the board. So that's fine. Witch's Oven is not what I needed. If I draw a Cauldron Familiar... Oh, Gary! No, Gary! How much damage is that? And so that basically came down to a top deck war, and he won it. So if we sack this in response, we get some food. I don't know if it'll be enough. Let's see. We'll sacrifice that. So we're at 7. His Gary will do. Oh, good game. Good game. Yeah. So Gray Merchant is the card I'm calling Gary. He does damage based on your devotion to black, which both my opponent and I were fishing for, and basically whoever had drawn Gary first would win that. So so he Gary'd us. So currently, we'll keep going. Let me update the score tab here because I think it's kind of fun. I actually like to follow that when I'm watching streamers and things like that. Okay. 1 and 2 right now. So we'll play. Now what we'll do is we'll play this deck till we lose, and then we'll switch to our red-black deck over the course of the stream so you guys can see something a little bit different. The Gary wars begin. We have our Gray Merchant now, which is good. We actually have a good curve of mana for once. Yes. Good. Okay, so he plays that. This, we attack. The Yara into Gray Merchant with Bolus of Citadel, that's a lot of power for sure. So he plays a little flying dinky winky guy. Play Yara to get the ping train going. I'll attack here. If he wants to block, I'm happy to get rid of his Healer's Hawk. Those things are annoying. He might not. He probably thinks I have another one in my hand, so he's not going to do it. So what we'll do is we can sacrifice the Familiar to a Yara to draw cards too. It looks like he's playing White Devotion, like mono white, so this will be a fun battle actually. Let me get my phone here, guys, so I can pull up chat on it. I keep having to minimize for chat. Okay, Conclave Tribunal, that's fine. He's going to hit a Yara. We have another one in our hand, thankfully, which is cool. Let's do this. Here you go, buddy. Attack 2 or 1. So now I'm going to pull up chat on the phone so I can read more actively. My damn laptop crapped out on me. It's super old, so someday we'll get a new one, boys. Boys and girls. Let's see if the live stream appears. Ah, it does. Success! He had another one? It's okay, joke's on you. I now have the Cauldron Familiar combo. No, I don't want your ads. No. I always get the weirdest ads too when I load into YouTube videos. So I don't know if it'll get me demonetized for replaying. All right, we're good. I haven't run into Dimir yet. Yeah, and if you look at Gary's card here, you can see that the current devotion is the little kind of ornate pot that he has on the top left of his card. So currently my devotion's only 1. Man, if I can get a Bolus of Citadel out this game, it is going to be gross. Is this guy playing some sort of weird life gain control deck? No, that's actually good though. So damage is fine, and then end step. We'll start the cat combo. He's got both of our Yaras in a cage there. Yeah, not only did I forget the password, Mr. Pig, but it also just stopped working. It's really ancient. It was on death's door. I'll probably try and get it revamped or something. Oh God, Christian. I'm sorry you get such ads. So here, Gary seems like a funky choice, but I basically just want to, be effective with my turn. So this will only hit him for 3, and I'll gain 3, which, I mean, everything matters. And then if I next turn can play Bolus of Citadel, that gives me another 3, and then I follow up with my other Gary, and things will get wild from there. Alright. The Healer's Hawk lurketh in the skies. He probably has... Oh, raise the alarm, okay. So he's doing a token deck with Heraldric Banner, which when it enters the battlefield, you choose a color, and creatures of that color get stronger, plus it also adds mana. It's a really cool card for kind of these colored tribal decks. Like mono red, mono white, things like that. Thanks, guys, for joining today. I know Magic's some off content, but it's always a good time. Okay, this is where he starts getting really scary. I need to step up the pace a little bit, because now his horde is going to get even stronger. We'll attack for 2 in the sky, I would imagine. I don't think he's going to block. Yeah, he attacks for 2. We'll do the cat combo. Just might as well. We'll return it to play by sacrificing the food. He's getting pretty low, and as far as Gary goes. Yeah, we need to go for the big old Gary punch. Another Witch's Oven is interesting. I could play another Gray Merchant, but I'd rather save that for like a finisher win con. He's going to be gaining 2 a turn, though, which really sucks. But at least this Witch's Oven will allow me to do the cat combo multiple times. Citadel, if we draw mana, we're pretty powerful. I never played Yugo. No, the first game I really played as a kid was Magic. Like I was balls deep in Magic at like
in our righteous cause.
Like 9, 10, 11 years old. Like I started really early, and that was just always my jam. All right, so he's attacking with the Venerated Loxodon. That's a lot of damage. Thankfully, Gary is actually not a bad blocker. So I wonder if he'll swing with everything. He'll probably swing with the Loxodon and the Healer's Hawk. Yeah. Okay. Because these two I could trade efficiently against. So past the blockers. This will count as being blocked, and then we basically sacrifice it to nullify the 5 damage coming in. That counts as being blocked. Bring that back, gain some life. So we're gonna gain 2 and lose 2 this turn, so we'll break even. Unfortunately, yeah, the Healer's Hawk is like gonna keep him alive. Otherwise, the cat would eventually wear him down. Do the cat combo once more. This. Here it comes. It's coming for him. No mercy. So he's got Gideon. Like the clock is ticking. Like I gotta do some work here, and this is the perfect option. So now we can play Bolas of Citadel, which means I can play cards off the top of my library by paying life. Oh, Nightmare Shepherd. Oh, it's so good. So I just get to play this for 4 life, and now I can just go ham. We can't play the swamp. Unfortunately, we ran into a swamp here, so we can't like combo infinitely. Now what we do? So Gary 1, 2. His devotion is 8, so I could ping my opponent for 8 right now. 9, 10 with the cat. No, yeah. So I can't quite kill him. I don't have lethal. But we will next turn. So we just pass, and then we do all this during his turn. No attacks. End turn. Gideon isn't pumped enough to exile me. This is not a draft. This is constructed. Richard Anderson. He's about to get karate chopped, I think. Unless he has another Conclave Tribunal or something. Even still, though, I don't know if that's going to be enough to save him. Oh. Yo, yeah, blue decks are always stressful to play against, for sure. I think the worst deck that has been in Standard for, like, the past year or two is, like, the Simic deck. Oh, Simic Flash is, like, the most frustrating thing. It's, like, counter spells and the Flash creatures. Oh, God, just end me. We haven't played any yet today. It seems like the metagame's shifting a little bit. Granted, we're obviously starting from scratch. We're not playing top-tier decks yet. Well, we are playing good decks, but maybe not the best players.
My light.
I'm not the best player. Up until 1-star creature gains vigilance, lifelink. Okay, so he's gaining life. It should not be enough to save him. He'll swing with this, the bird, the Loxodon, and maybe Gideon. Oh, he's swinging all in. He's going deep. He keeps back the freebie, basically. Untap all creatures. Ooh, and they get 2/2. Okay, so I have to get pretty hambone here. So all of his creatures are juiced to the gills now. Wait. And creatures with you control flying. Oh, only his flyers. Okay, so we'll pass the blockers. Just okay. So we'll block here. Block here. I'm not going to block the bird. Go to damage, and then we'll sacrifice the cat. And then we'll decline turning it into a nightmare, because then I can't recur it. Pass the damage is fine. Okay, so he's pretty healthy, but I think we still get him here. I don't know. Maybe I should have... Okay, can't block alone, which is fine. Respond by bringing back the kitty. We have a second Witch's Oven with which to combo the Grey Merchant. As a matter of fact, though, we could get more value out of the Grey Merchant by playing this Grey Merchant. Yeah. That's what we do. We don't do the Grey Merchant combo here. Rather, we do the cat once again. Because this Grey Merchant, when it pings, I'll get more devotion by having a second Grey Merchant on the battlefield. Yes, that is correct. And then I can sack them both with both of the Witch's Ovens. So we'll do the cat combo here. Decline. It's about to get real crunk, boys. Boys and girls. Okay, so we have 8 devotion. We'll play this. That'll put us up to 10 devotion, potentially more off the top of our library. So we play Homeboy here. It's just... We have another Shepherd. Oh, that's funny. So this will exile the 1 card in his hand, which is just make this creature stronger, which is irrelevant to us. So now we have 10 devotion. We play our Gary. So this will hit him for 10 damage because we are massively devoted to the gods of death. Then we sacrifice a Gary. Nightmare Shepherd triggers, creating a token of Gary upon his death. And we ping him for another 10 or 12. And we could have done another cycle of that and done like another 20, like 15 damage or so. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think we played that right. Okay, so let's go ahead and update this. So we're going to keep playing with this deck till we lose, and then we're going to switch, and we're going to play our red-black kind of sacrifice combo deck. The exile card in hand. Oh, that's pretty strong, for sure. Psy Spectre. He's got, looks like a green avatar. This is a great hand. This is a really, really good hand. Finally, we're getting some juicy ones. We're going to keep this bad boy. Oh, and we get an Erebos. Here comes the cat. He's playing green, which I'm happy to play. Usually our deck with the life gain is pretty durable against the beatings green can deliver. Unless he plays a blue mana here. Okay. He could be playing mono green devotion, which is probably pretty good. Although I don't know if I ever got here. Liarox Fenlurker. He has to exile a card of his choosing from his hand. Fenlurker's really, really good. It's a great card, especially in devotion. Attack, because he's not going to want to trade a Paradise Druid for a Cauldron. He needs the mana. He's playing green. We play a Yara into probably Nightmare Shepherd. Oh, he's playing. Okay, so he's playing like maybe some sort of a red-green aggro deck, like Gruul. I don't know. I don't know all the new cards in the set, so I'm going to be learning like here with you guys. My deck isn't necessarily like end someone with pure aggro. It's more drain their life with Cauldron Familiar and control the board to finish off with Grey Merchant of Asphodel, which is, pretty damn strong. Let's do this. Let's play Yara. The cat is part of the equation, but it's not all of it for sure. Okay, so he's got 2 cards in hand. He could have an Ember Cleave, which means I would take 8 damage right now, which would really suck. He's only attacking with 1 creature, but he can still Ember Cleave me, so I'm going to take this. I don't want to lose my creature. He could Ember Cleave. Yeah, he has enough for it, which would be 8. Okay, thankfully he doesn't have Ember Cleave. We play Erebos. He's stomping me in the face. Okay, so he's Bone Crusher Giant and he plays it. Do this. Erebos would indeed be online, which would be pretty scary for him, an indestructible big beastie. So we're going to play Erebos. We're going to slowly scroll a little bit. The God of Death! Coming! No attacks. End turn. So now we have a big 5/6 indestructible god here ready to slap down this petty giant. I think we're in pretty good shape now. Because we play Nightmare Shepherd and Timuret and start getting some good board presence as well. Well, mono black has always been my favorite thing since I started playing. My commander decks are mono black. Every single standard, even when it's bad, I play it, or I used to. So All right, what do you got? Psy Spectre. Yes, Sawyer Jones, it is a magic stream. So indestructible means that even if its health total drops below 0, it doesn't die. You can only kill it by exile effects or minus counters. So he's fighting here, which is good. It's a smart play indeed, and it's going to turn off Erebos, which is most unfortunate. So I could sack the cat, but I think I need a blocker. Do I pay the 2 here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so I'll decline. Next turn, we can turn Erebos back on. No, we can't. This is actually kind of scary here. Ooh! Ooh! Do we block with the cat? Yes, we do. Might actually lose this here. I think he's got some really good pressure. Granted, Timuret here is going to give us a good board. So decline. Another Erebos. No. So if we play Nightmare Shepherd... God, we can't even really block anything. His toughness would be equal to the devotion, so he'd be a 2-3. That could gain me some life from the graveyard shenanigans. If we play the Shepherd, how much damage is on board now? We do this, and then... How much mana do we have? 5? This is a scary board. 4, 8, 12. This guy will be a 2-3. He'll be a 2-3, which... How much mana do we have? 3 left, so then we can't do his gain life effect plus Erebos' thing. Yeah, so that's not going to save us here. If we play the Nightmare Shepherd... Yeah, this is a tricky situation to be in, guys. I probably should have kept the cat. I guess we'll just try and stabilize. Because, like, this'll at least allow us to live a turn. Because he can gain us 2 life. Which means, how much is on board? 4, 8, 12, so I can go to 13 and just actually keep him on board and then get Erebos after that? Okay, that's the play, I think. Okay, so what we do here is we hope he doesn't... If he has any modifiers of damage, like any way to increase the damage, we just get karate chopped. But nonetheless, we exile 2 creatures. Do I have 2 creatures? Oh, yes, I do. So we go up to 13. Then we actually take it down to 1. And from here, we try and stabilize by playing you, which will then turn Erebos online. And now we have, like, a board, right? Okay, that was, I think, the right play. If he has any aggro, he just wins. I can gain 2 life here with Timuret again, I think. No, I can only gain 1, actually. If he kills any of my creatures, too, with removal, it's like... Actually, you know what I probably do is I sacrifice Timuret, create a token with Erebos. And if we come back and win this, that's going to be insane. Turin, how do you feel about the McGregor-Cowboy fight? It was pretty brutal, for sure. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting it to be over that quick. Okay, so with Erebos... Okay, so we sacrifice Timuret, nuke the Paradise Druid, and then we just block across the board. Target that, sack this, he'll die, but we get to create a copy of him, which will bring Erebos back as a blocker. Now we have a creature for everything. He's gonna... The problem is we're not gonna have... Yeah, we're gonna lose this guy, and like if we don't draw another creature, the game's just over, because Erebos is not gonna be a creature. I mean, I guess this is fine. So he loses 2, I lose 2, like... We almost stabilize. No, I'm not going to do that. So, man, we have to draw a creature here, or else we just die. Oh, we get a Yara. That buys us a turn. Oh, and it almost turns on Erebos' his devotion as well. Does this thing have trample? I can't remember. This game is so absurd. Yeah, McGregor really gave him the business. I mean, I kind of had him as a slight favorite just because Cowboy's been on a bit of a rut, and I think he's towards the end of his career, but... Alright, so... There's like nothing I can do. I just have to block and hope I draw creatures. I can't play a second Theros. I wish I could like somehow not block here. Sacrifice another creature. So if I could sacrifice Erebos, that'd be really funny. To like nuke this guy's stats down. Oh. Is there any way I could... No, I can't pay the 2 life to draw a card. Whenever another creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Oh, come on. If he plays another creature, I'm just in trouble. Okay. What do we have? Gray Merchant is the only thing I think that stabilizes us. Okay, the swamp isn't going to do it. Let's go ahead and just end ourselves here. Yeah, another swamp. Good game. That was a good game. My opponent played well. He was smart. And we were taken out. I could have block sacked there, but it wouldn't have mattered. The creature would have died, and it would have been the same effect. All right, so far, our mono black devotion deck not as good. I might need to go back to the drawing board on it. 3 and 2 certainly isn't that good. But now, guys, we're gonna go ahead and play our red black Titan sacrifice deck. So let's take a look. 4 Cauldron Familiars, 4 Claim the Firstborn, which steals enemy creatures, Witches' Ovens, Mire Tritons, as well as an early game Death Touch blocker, which puts things in the graveyard, which can combo with our escape later. Careless Celebrants, these guys basically just deal damage to planeswalkers and creatures when they die, which is quite useful. Kroxa, the Titan of Death's Hunger, you guys saw him earlier. When he enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. So when he enters, your opponents discard a card, and then if they discard a non-land card, they don't take 3 damage, otherwise they do, but he can escape by, cards in the graveyard. Midnight Reaper, we have 2. I think we need 3 in this deck. I feel like that's a little bit light, so we're going to go ahead and put in another Midnight Reaper. So the Midnight Reaper, whenever a non-token creature dies, so we have a lot of stuff like, with sacrifice mechanics, Woe Strider, Cauldron Familiar combos, Careless Celebrants. Erebos, we run him as a 1-of here, as a sacrifice outlet, and then 4 Nightmare Shepherds. And that's pretty much it. We have the Blood Crypts and the Temples of Malice, which of course are the new cards. And yeah, that's that. I mean, do we have Mayhem Devil? We do have Mayhem Devil. He's the really, really important one. Let's give it a try. We can like tune this deck as we go, but we'll see how it does. There are cats in this deck, but it's not like it's different. I almost wanted to run Gray Merchant in this deck. All right, so we get the cat combo and Woe Strider, Nightmare Shepherd. Pretty good. Woe Strider, these guys are just so nasty. Keep Rinsler. Rinsler, is that a character from Tron or something? Okay. What do you got here, buddy? With your creepy eyes over there. What do you got? Yeah, we can craft a couple other cards too and play around. Do you know about the combo Things Priest of the Forgotten Gods? Oh yeah. Yeah, Priest of the Forgotten Gods, I forgot about that card. I have 3 of those. I should put those in this deck. That's what I was missing. It felt like something was off. Anyways, we'll see how it does first game, and then we'll add in the Priest. The Priest is so good. I don't have Gutter Bones, though, and Gutter Bones are kind of a staple of this deck also. I don't feel like crafting 4 of them since they're rotating out eventually. Or soonish. It's different, Draws Cat combo. It is a different deck, trust me. It's not... We don't run Gray Merchant. We don't run that as our win con. It's more based around, like, sacrifice effects. Like with other ones, like with the Woe Strider, who's really cool. How creepy that thing is. Okay, so my opponent taking a while. Do his Fabled Passage. Against my cat. He gets pinged. Don't worry, he'll pay with the mountain. Okay. Why am I not running Liliana in my on a Black Devotion deck? Yeah, something's up. I should have been running Lily. My opponent is an Necron. Oh god, we're playing Simic! No! We get Kroxa here. The question is, do we get him going? Or do we do the Woe Strider and... Yeah, we'll save Kroxa for the combo with the Nightmare Shepherd. Fast enough opponent attacking past the Arboreal Grazer. Grazer. The goat's pretty great. Look at the goat. Look at it. It's like, oh, screw this shit. I'm about to be eaten by that guy. Oh, he's playing, yeah, he's playing the new Simic deck, which is using that Titan. If he gains life and draws a card, it's much better than the red-black Titan, but it doesn't look as cool. So actually, that guy's pretty cool. Okay, he's got a ton of mana. He's probably going to play a Hydroid Crassus next turn, I would think. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. We got to take damage where we can, since he's going to be gaining so much life with his damn Titan. Oh, I think Mayhem Devil's probably smarter to get on the board here. Ghost Rider's nice and all, but Mayhem Devil's with the Cauldron Familiar, so it'll be okay. No attacks. Because now every time I sacrifice something, or a player sacrifices something, including the Titans, it pings for damage. It's really, really good. So do I set up the long combo is the thing. Okay, so he plays Reef Elemental, which is really powerful. If I let this sit on the board, so we'll sack the cat, and now that triggers this, and then I'm going to ping the Reef Elemental for 1. So my Mayhem Devil, get that off the board. And now he still gets the effect of it, but at least now if he plays other elementals, it's not going to like... Yeah, you guys will see. Okay, pass to attackers. He's got 3 mana open. I don't know if he's running any counters. If he is going to counter, it's going to be the Nightmare Shepherd next turn. Let's bang him in the face here. Cat comes again. So here, we'll attack here and just go with that. Three. We play the Shepherd. This is, if this guy resolves and we get we don't get wiped or nuke this turn, it's gonna get ugly here, guys. Because the Kroxa combo is pretty scary with the Nightmare Shepherd, if memory serves. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. I can create a token of it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so he's doing that. He's gonna play the Titan. Is he escaping with it? See, but it's gonna sacrifice itself in a second. We'll try to get to ping him again. Yes. So he's got 2 of those Titans in the graveyard. He doesn't have enough mana to escape. Cost 4, and he has 3 open. End step, we sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, we ping him. For that, we decline to make the cat into a nightmare. My turn, we bring the cat back. Ping him once again. He's going to take a lot. We might even be able to kill him here. Not kill him, but getting pretty danger low. Alright, so we play this. If we play Kroxa, he's going to have to discard. We can play Kroxa plus Woe Strider, and then we have like a ton of sack outlets and stuff. So let's attack first. Hopefully he doesn't have something to get rid of the Nightmare Shepherd on the board here. So now we play our boy Kroxa here. Or we could play double... How much do we have? We have 5, so we can't play double Woe Strider anyway. So, alright, so let's play Homeboy. I want to see what happens. So he has to discard a card. But if he discards anything other than a land, he takes 3 damage. So that triggers the Mayhem Devil, which will ping him in the face. And now we can create another copy of Kroxa as a token with the Nightmare Shepherd, which will force him to either discard another card or take damage. He concedes. And then from there, we can start sacking things with the Woe Strider and combo off and just finish him. Man, this deck's mean. I think this deck's pretty good. I'm going to keep playing it as is, and then red. Okay. Cool. That was really good. That was really, really nice. We have a donation coming in from Jason Denny. Whoa! Jason! I did not see that, man. Sorry, I was just getting all my stream stuff set up. Mr. Pig, let me read your message, man. That's really, really generous. 50 bucks coming in from Mr. Pig. Just rock hard fitty. And he says, here's some help to replace the laptop. Thank you, man. Yeah, or at least get it fixed. It's pretty old. It's from like 2011. But man, Mr. Pig, thank you so much. That's really generous. And then we also have another donation coming in from Charles Williams saying, "Hey, Turn, longtime viewer from Total War Warhammer 1 Days. Finally managed to catch a stream. Get some goodies at the movies on me. I will, man. Thank you guys so much. That's super generous. Well, hopefully it's entertaining for you guys as we go forth. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Holy shit. Okay. The red-black Titan of Doom. The goat looks good. Yes, it does. The goat looks good. Your first stream that you're jumping on is a Magic stream. Oh, yeah, that's pretty... The odds of that are quite slim. I stream Magic pretty rarely, but... Alright, so, pretty good. The Croxa combo with the Nightmare Shepherd is so good. Look at that big old scary Titan. Guac says, I played this game but still don't have a clue what happened here. You'll get used to it, man. They're all new cards. Like, don't stress it. Temple of Malice first, obviously, because we want to scry into Woe Strider, yes. Yes, please. It takes some getting used to, this game. It does, for sure. So, he is playing... Let's see what his first drop is here. We're certainly going to play the Mire Triton. It's going to mill us a little bit, but we gain some life, and it's a good death touch creature later on. The zombie merfolk creature. We don't lose anything terribly substantial. Yeah, no, I think this deck's stronger for sure than the previous one. I hate to draw a conclusion after this one, but here comes the Woe Strider. And we have a goat! We'll attack. He's playing an enchantment deck, so he's playing Selesnya Enchantment. White-green enchantments, yeah. Aura spells. Auras are buffs that buff creatures. So he's going to take 2 to the face. We can sacrifice any creature at any time to scry, so his end step will scry the goat. Look at this goat. He's just like, oh, what do I need? When it enters the battlefield, under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. That's really good. Wow. So he's going to start training value pretty quick here. We need to get ahead of that. So we're going to sacrifice the goat to scry in response to his attack. Do we want to... Yeah. No, we don't, because we have our 4 mana here, so... Cool. My turn. So now we 100% play the Nightmare Shepherd. The attack, and attack. So even if he blocks the 2/1, he loses his creature. I think we're off to a really good start. Because now what we do is we play Croxa, which is going to get some nasty, nasty value here probably. He's going to have to discard 2. Granted, he's going to be drawing here, yeah. This is where he starts getting ham. Granted, we have a 4/4 flyer too, which is a threat. He's got 2 mana open, 3 mana. Is he going to play something else? Changer gets 1/1 for... Ooh, that's strong. Oh man, that thing's a 5/5. Okay. This guy's not messing about here. And he plays the Healer's Hawk as well. So I wonder if he'll attack here. It doesn't have Vigilance. Doesn't have Lifelink. I hope he does, so that I can swing back for 4 and punch him in the dome. Alright. So another Witch's Oven is not exactly what we're looking for, but we can do some sweet Croxa action. I don't know if we do the double Croxa, because we might want to escape him, to be honest. Do we just play another Nightmare Shepherd? It's kind of redundant. We could attack for 2 with our Trident guy. So let's attack for 2 with the Mire Triton. See if he'll take it. Hey, what's up, Sofa Muncher? Merrick? Your hair looks mine. I'm growing a mullet, though. I mean, so when the next Ever Chosen happens, I'm going to turn it into a 1980s mullet. So that's one of the reasons why. Alright, so we'll attack for 2, see if we can get some freebies here. I mean, he can trade the Healer's Hawk, which is fine. It gets rid of his flying lifelink on the board. So he'll take 2, it looks like. Playing another Nightmare Shepherd's kind of cool. Gives us like a big, scary Air Force. But playing this right now will punish his hand a little bit. He'll have to discard 2 cards. And we can get a Witch's Oven as well. Let's do the Croxa. So we're going to Witch's Oven. Because that allows us to sack these and combo and do fun stuff like that. And we're going to play our boy Croxa. The Titan of Death's Hunger. Man, that's a heavy metal name. Okay, so he has to discard a card. See what he gets rid of here. It's the land, and he takes 3. Ooh, he took the 3. And we'll take the action, because clearly there's stuff he doesn't want to get rid of, so we will take it. So we're going to exile Croxa from our graveyard, creating a token of Nightmare Shepherd. And now he has to discard another card. A land. Ooh, and he goes down to 5. Man, alright. He must have some really good enchantments in his hand here. We'll play the Witch's Oven, because we might as well. End turn. We'll probably sacrifice the Mire Triton to scry with the Woe Strider here. I'm working on the mullet. It's happening. Hopefully Italian Spartacus will get the Friar Tuck to match it. As he said he would. Alright, so this makes me suspicious that he has some pretty good stuff here to... So I could like double block the Citizen Champion. He probably has something with Flash. See, this is where like not knowing the cards is rough. He's going all in though. Man, this is pretty ballsy. Trample, I mean, how much damage could he feasibly get, right? So what we'll do here is we'll sacrifice... I have a pretty sweet little combo here. So we're going to sacrifice the Mire Triton, which then is going to allow me to create a token of the Mire Triton with the exile effect from the Nightmare Shepherd. My opponent's thinking about it. And then I block the champion with my Death Touch token. And I just take the other 6, I think. I don't want to risk losing these. I don't know what combat tricks he has. Probably plenty. And we gain some life too. We get to scry now. So get rid of that Temple of Malice. That's not helpful at all. I'm basically just waiting for my opponent to agree to the actions. We block here with the Death Touch creature. Everything else goes through. It's 6 damage. I mean, if he can get 23 off me here, he deserves to win. Target creature gets 2/2 and indestructible. It also gains hexproof. Yeah, okay. So, Karametra's Blessing. He's still going to lose the Citizen Champion, I think. Wow. Oh my god, he's going ham. That's 10 damage. Okay. And he gains a fair amount. But he's going to take some on the swing back, potentially. How many cards do we have in the graveyard for? Okay. Do I want to do anything at the end step? No. Not really. We draw a mountain, unfortunately. We're going to play our other Nightmare Shepherd. Like this. Put him down to 3. And now, if he attacks, what we do is we sacrifice the Woe Strider with the Witch's Oven. If he, like, threatens lethal. Okay, so sacrifice it. Target creature enchantment gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Okay. He's only got 1 card in hand. He's at 3 life. He might just chill. Or maybe just attack with the Healer's Hawk? No, because I have Nightmare Shepherd, so... okay, so I don't need to do any fancy sacrifices at the end step. Unfortunately, I get a Temple of Malice. At least I get to scry and dig for something good. Cauldron Familiar is good. We'll keep it. So, if I attack here and here, he'll have to block with the Healer's Hawk. I feel like going all in here is smart. Let's see. So if I attack here, all in, he blocks here, then I sacrifice whatever he's targeting with the Transcendent Envoy. He'll block the Healer's Hawk, and he'll have to block with the no, he doesn't have to actually because of the life gain he'll be getting. So he could theoretically go down to 1. I think we're going to pressure him. Yeah, let's see if this works out. So he'll block 1, Nightmare Shepherd, which will, of course, sacrifice to get some food. Yeah, and then we'll get rid of this too. Okay, so... sack you, create a token of that thing. It's just going to be a 1/1 token, but it's still cool to have because it does have the effects of Nightmare Shepherd. Okay, so he's going to give that thing pro-black, I guess. Good. It's fine. Take action. I'm trying to see if he'll make a misplay, but he's not sure he is. Okay, in turn. Now I have ways to gain 6 life here, so if he goes ham again. Yeah, the cat's going to be really scary for him. Because I have sacking with Woe Strider of the Cauldron Familiar, so I can basically just cycle it. My turn. Okay. So, we play the cat. Cat in the hat. This might just be game, because I think I have enough to just go crazy with the cat here. So, puts him down to 3, right? Then what we do is we sacrifice cat. Still have the Witch's Ovens online. We can create a token, but it's really important to decline this, because if we do, it gets rid of the cat in our graveyard. It should be over. Yeah, Cruel Celebrant's actually good, because that'll ping him for 2 damage. Or no, it's only his creature, Planeswalker. That's a mistake. Well, so we bring back cat. Yeah, it's over, because I can sacrifice the 4/4s and get like 5 food tokens, and then sacrifice with the Woe Strider, and it's just like nasty. Alright. So far, so good with this deck. 2-0. Yeah, buddy. Let's keep that love train going. And again, thank you, Mr. Pig and Charles, so much for your very generous donations. Appreciate that. The cat cometh. The cat and the god of hunger. I don't think we even need the what's it called in this deck? The priest, because we have the Woe Striders. All right, this is a decent hand. I really want to play the Croxes like as creatures, but all right. So it looks like we're playing probably Mono Black Devotion. Yeah, this is like the cookie cutter Mono Black Devotion that everybody's playing right now. They use Gutter Bones. I don't own that, so I don't have it in mind, but it's really good. Fenlurker. We can get rid of Acclaim the Firstborn because it's kind of dead weight for us. Plays that. And here we... do we play Blood Crypt? Yeah, we play Blood Crypt. Although if we play the Blood Crypt, we can't play... Get some early Croxa action out, actually. I think I would prefer that. Let's make him discard a card here. Let's see what he discards. Maybe I'll be able to escape next turn we do the Mayhem Devil. Oh, that's not that good for us. He discards Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, this guy's got a really good start, like a fluid roll here. Woe Strider's nice. I think we do this. Enter. So now at least we can do some blocks if we want to. I'm just gonna take this beating here. Oof, of course. That's really bad. So thankfully he doesn't have any sack outlets. Woe Strider, if we block the Fenlurker, the problem is it comes back and just like gives us the business. So we do this, pass the damage, and so now we need to evaluate what kind of combos we can pull off here. So unfortunately this gains control of the Midnight Reaper for us, which actually isn't the worst thing in the world. I need to deal with this guy. Otherwise he's gonna do some shenanigans on us, which is not gonna be fun. So we could play Mayhem Devil needs to be played for sure. We have a sack outlet, so let's just kind of quit messing about and play the Mayhem Devil. We don't have to shock in the, because we're going for Claim the Firstborn here. So we can steal a creature that costs 3 mana or less. So we steal the Midnight Reaper, we sack some stuff. Unfortunately, yeah, and we sack the Midnight Reaper. Which then whenever you control, so yeah, if I get control of it. Okay, so now we can go to combat. So we'll attack here. We'll see if he's like foolish enough to block. If he blocks, I can kill it by sacking a goat. Yeah, he's not gonna. This guy knows what's up. So from here, we sacrifice the Midnight Reaper. Now, do we have enough to ping him in the face? So if whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, so we can't get 4 damage on this, I don't think, because the goat will be 2. You know, this could be 3, and that like basically is cleaning our own clock here. So I think we get rid of the, we just go to face. I mean, if we ping Gutterbones, he gets a copy of it. Granted, Gutterbones might be decent because it's going to force him to exile the original, so he won't be able to recur it as much. So we're going to do that, because if he makes a copy of Gutterbones, who cares? So he's going to do it? Probably not. Okay, so we get a mountain. We don't want that. And then the goat we can do at any time, really. We're going to take a lot in the air here, but I think he's going to be a little bit apprehensive about going all in on us. Okay, he can return Gutterbones to his hand if he wants to. I can sack the goat at any time to pink for 1. Okay, he's going to take some damage here. He has 1 mana open now. Unfortunately, it's for a Cauldron. Okay. We're going to take the 1 damage. If he attacks for 4, he might be kind of endangering himself in a way. With some of the pressure I can put on. So we'll sack the Goatsy. Pings that. I pop the Cauldron's Familiar. Which he can create the token, but then it gets rid of the problem of the Cauldron Familiar in the first place. I think he'll probably do it, I guess, because he doesn't have a way to bring it back. Oh, that's good. At least we'll be able to block his flyer then. Past the blockers. Thing is flying. Past the damage, so we're going to go down to 5. Okay, my turn. So now I need to hope he doesn't have any like spot removal of any sort. Unfortunately, I can't quite combo the Shepherd plus the Kroxa right now, but next turn I can, so let's play our Shepherd. And then from here I can play the Blood Crypts, because might as well get that good mana online. As far as attacks go, it's a little bit dangerous to attack. He blocks with the Fenlurker, brings it back. Yeah, I need to be really defensive here. I need to be really, really defensive. Okay, so he's digging for answers, which is always a good sign. He's probably looking for Grey Merchant, which if he gets, we just lose. The next Belagar stream is going to be Tuesday, probably. Okay, so he gets a Witch's Oven, which thankfully he can't combo the cat. Oh, he can combo the other cat, actually. Do we have any way to gain life on board? Not really. It's mainly just aggression. So thankfully I can start pinging him down from all this. I think I just have to like start putting hurt on him. Because killing the Fenlurker means that it comes back as a token, and he does have life gain, but he doesn't have 2 mana for it. He's probably just going to do the cat. Yeah. Okay, I'm at 4. There's Gutterbones. He's actually attacking here, believe it or not. Do I take this? No, I mean, I can't take it. I have to block, but I'm just trying to think about the circumstances. Wait, what? Oh, he must have thought it was over. Hang on, let me think. Could I have... So I block. I think he thinks, oh, it's because of, I have the, what's it called? So I block there, and then I have the infinite kind of ping coming in, which I can just nuke his crappy creatures on board. Maybe he assumed it was over. I think it was a close game. I think he still could have won, but I'll take it. I will take it. Kroxa would have came in. He had no cards in hand, I don't think. So he would have taken 3 damage from Kroxa. I don't know. That seems like a weird game to nope out of. But let's open some of these packs we got here. I guess he just assumed it was over. It was a close... It could have gone either way. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, we climbed out of the pits of bronze. Now we're in Silver League. The leagues of silver flowing once again. I play Magic. I play Commander, yeah. Bence, I haven't played in a while. I don't really have too many people to play with around here, unfortunately, but I used to play a ton of Commander. How long have we been streaming for? We got a donation coming in from Corned Beef. LOTL, longtime fan of the channel, and your commentary, make a sacrifice to Wookiee. I will. I have the perfect idea for that. Cool. Yeah, maybe he had something in hand that he needed, and he would have lost it. He didn't know I had Kroxa, though, so I don't know how that could have... I think we had a good chance of winning that, but it was still 50-50, depending on top decks, in my opinion. So, yeah. Oh no, Thought Erasure! He should take the Woast Rider. Woast Rider is so damn good. Like, it's so good. Especially with the cat, because you get like all these sack outlets, which you can stack with the Witch's Oven. You might take Erebos. That would be my favorite pick for him to take. I would be like pleased if he took Erebos, but Corned Beef, thank you so much, man, for the donation. Yeah, I have Yawgmoth as well for my Mono Black Commander deck. It's so good. Yawgmoth and then his son. I sometimes switch just to kind of mix it up, because you can pay the Phyrexian mana for like everything, which is great. Oh, he took Kroxa. Okay, that's fine, because Kroxa I can play out of the graveyard later on. Huh. Interesting. Clever. Play the Careless Celebrant. This card's pretty cool. It combos well with the recurring demon. So he's playing 3 color. He's getting Thought Erasure. So he's... Hopefully he takes the Erebos. I want to keep the Woast Rider. I have so many lands in hand too. Okay, so he took Erebos, which is good. Woast Rider is on board now. He's probably going to have a board wipe here, which kind of stresses me out a little bit. But from there, we could actually awaken the Titan, which is cool. You almost never see it on board. I have to exile 5 other cards from my graveyard. Okay, that's a... He's going to have a Kaya's Wrath or something. He's playing a control deck. Oh, Oath of Kaya. Okay, that's fine. So what's he going to do? Oath of Kaya, hit something for 3, so he'll shoot the Woast Rider. Sack the Goat. Sorry, Goat. Take the Kroxa, that's fine. Resolves. Oh, boom! We can escape with either of these, which is cool. We'll play a Kroxa. Discard a card. Yes, discard something that you don't want to discard, preferably. Okay, so he discards Teferi, which I'm very happy about. Fortunately, Claim the Firstborn is going to be like dead weight here against this guy. I think he's in a more commanding position than I am, that's for sure. We can almost free a Titan.
Let's slow this down. No,
fine.
I am not making this up as I go.
I am like kind of dead in the water here. I mean, we could hit Teferi to keep him from... I guess I gotta just go for like... Oh! Sorry about that.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I'll just try and keep Teferi down, I guess. We need to get some value soon. I mean, he's kind of like... I feel like his top deck's better in control than mine is in kind of a mid-range. I could potentially bring back the Woast Rider, the Kroxas. Kroxa, escaping with Kroxa would be good. So if he kills the Careless Celebrant, it still won't be enough. Okay, so he's bouncing the Careless Celebrant to my hand, which is fine, to draw a card. And we get rid of Teferi, which is great. He probably has another one in hand, though. That's probably the whole thing. He's got 4 mana. That Teferi only costs 3. That's so good. Temple of Malice, for sure. The Scry. The Temple of Malice. Let's go. Put that on bottom, obviously. Do that. Play the Celebrant, which he might counter. That'd be kind of a funky counter, if you ask me. So the Kroxa escape is pretty good. It makes him discard, which against control is always good. He might use the Castle Locktwain here to draw, but he takes 4 damage for the trouble. Yeah, escape's a really cool mechanic. It's kind of like, you know, in Greek mythology, the Titans escaping their prisons, right? It's the whole, what it is, basically. This guy's escaped too. Oh, he's gonna kill that thing with a... Okay, I'm cool with that. We can escape the Woast Rider. Feeling a little bit like desperate here. Exile 4 other cards, and this guy's exile 5 other cards. I'm getting kind of like desperate here. I like need things on board. Yeah, let's escape this guy. Unfortunately, Kroxas are gonna have to go, but I can't like just sit here and let him just get like full board control. And he can't counter this either, I don't think. Or maybe he can. That would be kind of depressing. He's got 3 mana. Basically, I want this guy on board because he's stronger when he escapes, and I get the goat, which I can then sacrifice to scry and like hopefully get something that can get me back in the game here. Oh no, the goat! Oh, it's an ETB effect. Ugh. Okay, well, at least we have this guy. Hey Turin, Yakshemash. Sam Sadler, I'm Bardzo Dobja. Thank you for asking, man. Everything is Dobja here in the realm. So, we have a goat. He has stuff as well. Woe Strider's back in the graveyard. I doubt we're going to see him anytime soon. Oh. Okay. Ah, another Woe Strider. He probably has another counterspell, though. Come on! Come on! Resolve! I don't think he's running counters. He's running just removal and, like, hand hate and stuff. Yeah, I don't have a lot of self-mill. It's kind of just like a nice benefit. Like, I feel like running the self-mill just for that is kind of like a little bit haggard. But like, if you could build decks around the escape mechanic, which maybe we'll do. We could build a red-black like actual escape deck where it's not designed to like steal creatures and sacrifice things, but rather it's more like designed around the escape and recursion. So we could. So we get our boy, the Woe Strider. My opponent's almost on timeouts here. But now we can sacrifice these guys for a couple turns to make sure we get a good draw. Attacks on turn. Claim the Firstborn is just absolutely useless against him. It's really good against aggro and other things like that. Alright, so he's drawing cards. I should have Castle Locked in here. I think I don't. Enters battlefield, create some tokens. Okay, so he's gonna get some little dudes. Quick to block. Pass to attackers. They can't attack, obviously. So we sack the goat. Scry. Hopefully it's not a land. We can actually steal his human soldier. Okay, that's really good. Midnight Reaper's incredibly solid. Although, is it that good here? I guess it's not bad. It's time for the Midnight Reaper! Let's draw some cards. Might as well use this. Otherwise, I'm never going to get to use it. I'm stealing one of his minions here. So I could attack back with... And then I sacrifice the human soldier at the end to my Woe Strider. Okay, so we go to damage. Sadler, I've been enjoying your content for months. Here's a donation for your pierogi fund. Dude, I'll buy some tonight at the market in your honor. Thank you, man. I love pierogi. And Anna does a really good job on it. Obviously, she's got the Polish specialty. I know some words. I don't speak Polish by any stretch. But my wife is Polish. My lovely smoking hot wife. So yeah. I know some stuff. That was a good turn. If he board wipes, I can then sacrifice, the Reaper to draw some cards, or, I'll get to draw a couple. Oh, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll sacrifice the goat first, so I get to set this up. Oh, get that out of here, please. So it resolves. I get to draw 2 cards off that. Great. A swamp, unfortunately. And a mountain. Lovely. And Nightmare Shepherd. Hey, everything I guess normalizes a little bit. Play the Shepherd. I can't quite escape yet. I don't have one more card in the graveyard, and I can bring a Woe Strider back. So if he kills the Shepherd, I get another Woe Strider. Oh, he thought Erasure's me, and all I have is a mountain. Ah! So Mr. Leog in Twitch, when you stream on Twitch, you can see people's decks. It's really... YouTube's a little bit behind the curve on integration with gaming, so... I thought someday maybe I'll start streaming like Magic and Warcraft on Twitch, but... I don't know, we'll see, guys. I feel like I love streaming here with you guys. It's my favorite. Kai's Wrath goes down, that's fine. So now I can bring back the dreaded Woe Strider. The dreaded Woe Strider. This card is so good. Look at this. Absolute maniac he is. And then we'll play the Mayhem Devil. So now I can sack the goat. Not only will it ping him for 1, but it'll also... yeah, he has the Omen of the Sun. He's Kai's Wrath me, I think, like 3 times. 2, it looks like. Okay. So this is going to ping my Mayhem Devil. So this is where we sack the goat. To make sure we get the Mayhem Devil trigger. Goes right in the face. Now we get the Scry. Witch's Oven is okay, but not what we're looking for. And then we sacrifice the Mayhem Devil It's better than him getting to finish it and I get no benefit. At least we ping him a couple times. It has been a long time. SBS, yeah. We're scrying here. Ghost Rider's coming in for a fat dome punch here. A fat 5 with that big gangly arm. Blood Crypts? No. God, come on, give me something good here. He's down to 13. And he doesn't gain the life from the Kaya, Oath of Kaya. Pass it. Pass it, Anakin. Oh, the Cauldron Familiar. Attack. Give me that 5 damage. Come on. Take it like a champ. You might sacrifice this to scry in response. He's digging for an answer. Okay, he still should take the 5, at which point I can, I need to put Castle Block in this deck, just to have the utility of drawing in the late game. Cauldron Familiar puts me down to 7, and turn. I love so many Slavic dishes. Slavic dishes are so good. I love Polish food. It's like one of my favorites. Like every time I go to Poland, I literally put on like 10 pounds from just sitting in the warm house during the winter and like eating. Oh man. All right, guys. So, oh, that's not good. Dance of the Manse. Okay. Return. Ugh. Okay, that's all he gets. I thought it was going to be more. He's going to ping the cat for 3, or me. He should probably hit me, honestly. He's going to get the cat, so we'll obviously... the Careless Celebrant. Not that useful here, to be honest. Unfortunately. Play the Blood Crypts. No attackers. I don't know what we could get. Maybe one of the Croxes, but I don't think we have enough graveyard to have them escape. We only have 2 creatures. I do say Trundle a lot less when I'm playing Magic, that's correct. Alright, so he's attacking for a whopping 8 here. I could block, obviously, and then try and escape later. Have to be 4 other creatures. If we block the Omen, he might just sack it in response. I feel like, yeah. We gotta... I don't want to take this beating for no reason here. So we block that. He might sack it, which is fine if he does. So be it. I take 4. He's got 6 on board here, so I have a couple turns to draw. Get a lovely swamp. That's not good. That is not a good top deck. The thing is, though, guys, is we have a ton of lands. So, I mean, statistically, we should not be drawing lands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have like almost 11 or 12 lands. Yeah. I do like the Christmas carp, Sam Sadler. I do, yeah. The herring. We get a lot of like pickled herring. And... So I'm on the clock here. Ghost Rider wants to come back from the graveyard, but we don't have enough in there at the moment. It has to be 4 others, so we need to get 2 more things in there. It's 4 other creatures, I think. It's only 4 other cards, actually. Okay. He plays Dance of the Manse. Yeah, that's probably game. I don't think I have an answer for that. But let's see what happens here. So he pings me for 3. I'll drop a good game here preemptively because I don't think Cauldron Familiar can save me. Yeah, that was a good game. It was a really, really close one. We actually almost survived his pressure, but when he got Dance of the Manse, it was... couldn't do it, Bob. So let's update the scorecard here. So now I'm going to make a couple brief changes to the deck. I think it's good. I don't think we need to change too much. Alright, so Claim the Firstborn, I think it's more situational. I really like the Mired Triton. I feel like that's really nice. Erebos, honestly, could probably cut as well. We need to get the... Okay, so that's looking good. Let's get the Triton. I think getting another one of those is really good. We'll just craft it, because it's an uncommon. I have a bunch of crafting materials for uncommons. Priest of the Forgotten Gods is okay. Let's take a look at some of the new cards and see what's in here. Omen of the Dead returns a creature from the graveyard to the hand. We get to scry 2 with that if we want to. Hateful Eidolon is alright. I'm not going for enchantments though. Elspeth's Nightmare. Destroy target creature an opponent controls of 2 or less. Not terribly useful. I think we need some like hate here to deal with Planeswalker stuff. We have the Shepherds, Underworld Charger. Yeah, I used to play Blood Bowl a lot. It just usually I play like 2 games on the channel, and that one I just kind of like started playing Warcraft 3 instead. Erebos' Intervention is okay. Grey Merchant here, not worth it most likely. We could just add in more Careless Celebrants to get like more aggro and more early board. So we have a Perforos. As long as your devotion to red is less than 5, he's not a creature. Indestructible, you may put a red card. So he has the sneak attack mechanic. Yeah, that's not really that useful for us. Slaughter Priest of Mogus. Whenever I sacrifice a permanent, he gets 2-0. And yeah, that seems a little bit weak, to be honest. And then if we look at stuff we do not own, kind of want to look at red-black. Allure of the Unknown. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library, and opponent exiles a non-land card from among them, and then you put the rest in your hand. Wow. That opponent may cast the exiled card. Oh, okay, that explains the drawback of that. Yeah, I think putting in a couple Murderous Riders is just like, it's not fun, but it's safe. Although, I don't know. Do I really need that? So Careless Celebrants here. We have the Tritons. Claim the Firstborn really shuts down aggro. Like, I don't want to like be in the situation where I'm like just changing it because I lose 1 game. That's like silly. You have to like play a lot more and get the averages to really make informed decisions. I don't know. We haven't had problems with Planeswalkers, to be honest. I don't know if there's like something has changed, but like I haven't. God, I love Underworld Dreams. Eat to Extinction. Exile target creature or Planeswalker. I don't feel like crafting that, though, to be frank here. We may just slap in the Murderous Rider. Or the Celebrant. I think I want to keep it more, like, kind of high and tight there. Celebrant's nice for sacking because you can ping Planeswalkers and creatures, so it kind of, like, covers your bases there. We have Castle Locktwains now. We have plenty of sack outlets. We don't need Priestesses of Forgotten Gods, I don't think. I think we're okay, actually, on removal. Like, it seems like we have a lot with the Celebrants and the, it's a little bit all in. I agree. I suppose it's light, but we were 3-1 with it. If we keep running into issues, then we'll change it, but for now I think it's okay. The Careless Celebrant's nice. And it deals 2 damage to target creature or Planeswalker. That's pretty good removal, because I can sack it usually on a whim with one of my outlets. Temple of Enlightenment. There is some in the deck. It's not like direct removal, but ooh, yeah, we'll keep that. It's more through like pinging and you know, the what's it called? Yeah, the Fanatic guy who rides the wheel. Like I can direct a lot of pings, but no, we're 3-1 so far. So let's keep it going and see if we want to make any changes here. I'll play the Careless Celebrant. And from next turn we play the Cat in the Hat. He's playing it looks like American. Red, white, blue. Shimmer of Possibility. Look at the top 4 cards, put 1 in your hand. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, for sure. But if I don't have a board with this deck, I'm kind of losing the game anyways, I feel. Like, I need to have, like, all the combo pieces. And we'll see. Alright, so here we do the Cauldron Familiar. Okay, thing for 2. Let's see if he has some sort of a Wrath or a Bounce effect for next turn. Nightmare Shepherd needs to cometh. Okay, that enters tapped, which is good. It's going to slow his roll, but he gains some life. Let's see what you got, buddy. Savoy. Very.
You show remorse. I'll show respect.
What are you gonna do, buddy? You gonna bounce something? This Teferi is gonna get karate chopped, hopefully, by my creatures. Okay, so let's... So he's doing the -3, so I'll be able to kill it pretty easily here. So we'll do the cat in the hat here. Carrot the Celebrant will take care of Teferi next turn. I do not mind that being bounced for a bit. My turn, we'll bring back the cat. Ooh, the Woe Strider. If you like the Mayhem Devil here, no, we don't have a sack outlet without that, so Woe Strider, I guess. The Strider. The Goat. The Goat is one of my favorite new cards. So the cat will go finish off Teferi. The Mighty Planeswalker, felled by a mere Cauldron Familiar. Nico, yeah, this will be uploaded later, my dude. Don't stress it. Yeah, it'll be up probably in like an hour and a half after the primary stream is over. Alright, so Fires... Oh, that's what this deck is. Fires of Invention. So now he's just going to explode with some nasty shit on the board. Like big, powerful creatures. Deafening Clarion will... Deals 3 damage to each creature. Okay, so I don't think there's any way I can really get around this. So we're just going to start scrying and dig for cards we want. Preferably lands, actually. You know what would actually be cool is an Escape Surveil deck. So from here, we sack the cat. Cat in the hat. Claim the Firstborn. Not good against aggro. I almost want to like cut that. Man, the Woe Strider is such a good card. We'll keep... I need lands, though. That's the problem. I mean, next turn I can play a Familiar plus a Witch's Oven. He's actually pretty good, though. We're going to keep him, because I can play him plus a cat. And I feel like that'll be enough to troll my opponent a little bit. Okay, so let's play my boy Croxa. We're going to be able to do some escaping soon, too. So he's going to have to discard here. Play the Cauldron Familiar. And we'll see. Dreadhorde Butcher. Dreadhorde Butcher is an interesting one for sure.
Timing.
He's bouncing the cat, interestingly enough. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to ping him quite yet. If a creature... What is this thing? Whenever you discard a card... What is that card? Play the Temple here. Triton's actually alright for the purposes of escape. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll play the Witch's Oven plus the Cauldron Familiar. Discard a card, draw a card. Oh, alright. So only activate that only if he's attacking. That, I guess it's just to cycle through cards and whatnot. Yeah, Kuromo has answered correctly. So Drawn from Dreams is pretty good. So basically with this guy's deck, he can only cast 2 spells a turn. But they just need to be equal to or less than his total mana pool. So it's really good for like just blowing up and casting really good cards. So he's going to cast something very powerful here, I would imagine. Yeah, Heliod. Another target. Okay. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Another creature gains lifelink. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to attack here with the Glinthorn Buccaneer. We'll then block with the Cauldron Familiar. He can't cast any more spells. Or he's not going to. Alright, so we're just going to... No, he wouldn't. I guess he just figures I would jump it and block it. Then he could have drawn a card. Okay, so we're pinging him. Could do the Nightmare Shepherd here. I think the Triton gives us an escape option, but I think the Mayhem Devil for the pings here is the right play. So we play Mayhem Devil. The thing is, if I wait until his turn to do this, he's going to be able to get that Teferi going again. So this says you can only 2 spells each turn. Oh, okay. So we're going to sack the cat right now. We're going to ping Teferi.
You want me to phase you out of time?
And then, oh, I don't have enough mana. I thought I was... Okay, I screwed that up. It's okay. Well, okay, so I should have waited till his turn. Yeah, I was 1 mana short. I didn't count it right. Brain. Brain work. So he's certainly in a more dominant position here. Heliod is kind of a non-factor, thankfully. I don't think he's going to do too much now. Okay. Playing the Benthic Biomancer. Is this a combo? When one or more... another target creature gains lifelink. Okay. Maybe there's something I don't know about here. Okay. He said good game. Maybe he has like some win con that I don't know about. Is some sort of witchcraft combo? I'm quite curious to see this. I don't think it's infinite. Okay. Benthic Biomancer doing its thing. I think he has to use mana for this. Yeah, he has to pay for the adapt, so... Whenever one or more counters are put on a draw card and then discard a card. Okay. Oh, whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on a draw a card, then discard a card. And Teferi, whenever you gain life, you put it on. I think it is an infinite combo. So basically, we screwed the pooch by not keeping 1 mana open for the Cauldron Familiar. Wait, do we have an answer? Hold on. Oh no, I could have done it. I could have killed Teferi. Anyways, yeah, I think that's game. Yeah, good game. No, I'm learning the new cards, so I didn't even know that was possible. It's pretty strong. So that deck went 3-2, which is good. Oh, okay. We'll now try and make. I think we could make an escape deck. Yeah, we could have actually pinged that 1/1 when it came into play in response to his trigger with the guy, and we would have actually. It was just a misplay on my part. But again, it's just getting familiar with things again. I haven't played in a while. Alright, so let's do this. My opponent played very, very well. So we'll open these packs we've earned. Well, he set up for it. He had a lot of time. I didn't not put the pressure on him. Hey, he had a mythic. Cool. So I kind of have a weird theory craft idea I want to kind of work with you guys on. Basically, it is an Awakened deck, but it's going to be 3 colors. So let's go ahead, go here. Nope, that's the deck we have now. Nope, cancel. Here. Let's edit the deck. No, wait, why is it not letting us make one? Decks. There we go. Alright, so let's go to standard. So let's what is it? What color is this going to be? Grixis, Awaken. He could run out of time technically if I made him like play through it, like if he was too slow on his actions. So this is going to be an Awakened deck. So let's. How do we want to play this? We need self-mill. What set rotated out? Okay, that set's still in here. So we need some Surveil. We could do the Sprite here if we want to. Night Veil. Sprite is pretty good for that. We can get the Doom Whisperer. Doom Whisperer is actually really good for Awaken if you think about it. We get some Lazav. Now we get Kroxa. This deck is really just out of left field, guys. I do not know if this is going to be good. Because basically it's like you Surveil, you put things in the graveyard, you self-mill with the Triton, with the Surveil mechanics, with the Sprite, and then you awaken Kroxa, you awaken the Woe Strider. You get some pretty sweet combos. What are you saying, Karomo? You're saying don't try it? It's gonna be fun. Come on, work with it, man. Now, Erebos here for Devotion. Are you going to use some counterspell magics? I don't know. I really am, like, I'm not sure about the direction of this deck at the moment. So let's go ahead and get the Watery Graves, obviously. We want to get the, we need the Steam Vents, which I should probably just craft another one, but I hate crafting lands. It's like my inner 12-year-old's like, no, don't do it. But we're going to craft them because it's important. Okay, so we have like our land base okay here. As far as temples go, okay, what else do we want to get? So Surveil, Graveyard, Lazav. I'm trying to think what else is going to be like good in this set. Not collected, and let's see what else you can escape. And we want to see in our colors only. So Woe Strider can escape. Well, what do you think for Surveil, man? I'm open to any suggestions. I think Nightveil Sprite is consistent Surveil. Lazav is just really fun. Plus, he can then become a copy of Kroxa, which is a dank combo if you ask me. He can become a copy of it, and he only has to pay 2 mana to become a copy of Kroxa. And then Doom Whisperer is just an ace because he can fill my graveyard basically infinite to engage the escape mechanics. So I actually think it's pretty good, man. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know if there's things you think. Each non-land card in your graveyard has escape. Huh. Underworld Breach. What do you guys think of that? Oh, look at this. I'm getting too janky here, guys. I'm getting too excited. Oh, yeah, we need, what's it called? Sorry, there's another card that's way better than that at the 2 curve. It's the Surveil one. It's the 2 mana. We could run some quenches just for like early control. Okay, just give me the Discovery and Dispersal is really good. Thought Erasure. Yeah, Thought Erasure is really good. We can probably cut the quench there. Blood for Bones. There's a creature. Well, let's look. We can look right now. The Menace, the bug here, not terribly useful for us. Lazav is really good. I only have 3 of him, and I'm not going to craft more. Blood for Bones, I don't know how efficient that would be. Doom Whisperer, Woe Strider, Kroxa, Thought Erasure, the Mire Triton. Devourer of Memory? Thoughtbound Phantasm isn't that useful. Oh, this is new. Holy shit, what is this? Whenever one or more cards are put in your graveyard from your library, Devour Memory gets 1/1. Ooh. Ooh, give me that. Get some Ashiok. The Dream Render. Spells can't cause target player puts the top 4 cards and then exile each opponent's graveyard. Ooh. Get some Ashiok in there. Devourer of Memory. Okay, that's a new card. That's why I didn't know that one. So now we need to get some Murderous Riders. We probably can cut down there. There. These are all just uncommons. I don't mind crafting them. Okay, this is a weird deck. I don't know how this is gonna go. Grab the 1-drop that grows as you surveil. The blue guy. I'm blue. You guys want him? I mean, do I have enough Surveil to justify that? Let's see. So, Thoughtbound Phantasm. Mire Triton's really good for that. Devourer of Memory. Okay. Lazav, Thought Erasure, Kroxa, Murderous Rider. We can cut one of those. Ashiok, we can cut down to 2. Mart, no, this is not Legend of Total War. I don't think he plays Magic. We need to fine-tune this. Murderous Rider's, it's a good card for sure. I'm just like desperately trying to... I'm pretty heavy on the 2 curve. Alright, let's just try this, guys. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Yeah, the Phantasm... How much Travail do I have? Yeah, you know what? I think the Phantasm's a little bit... Because I have this, I have Lazav, but like... So what temples do we have? So Temple of Epiphany is one that I could run. That's from M20. I have the Temple of Malice. And the Temple... The only other temple I could use... Oh, man, yeah, there's a lot of them. I think we're just going to opt out of those for now. I just got excited when I saw the Phantasm, alright? Myra Triton's really good. Devourer of Memory, so okay, that's a pretty good early pressure there. We have the escape coming in from those guys. Ashiok, the Dream Render, will self-mill us. I probably want to run some sort of like board hate. Ooh, that's new. Oh, check this out. Passage? I don't know if I own the Passage, man. Let me check. I don't own Fable Passage, unfortunately. I could craft a couple rares, but I kind of want to save them. So, mana is going to be an issue for us. Yeah, this is tough. I probably should run some sort of hate. Like Ritual of Soot type things. What does a new Ashiok do? Let's take a look at this. So, create a 2-black. Whenever this creature attacks, return target non-land permanent. Okay. Ashiok, Sculptor of Fears. Draw a card. Each player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Oh, you're in Hungary, man. You just got home from drinking? You're falling asleep? No. Don't do it. So, Soot, Murderous Rider. We have the Doom Whisperer. And you know what? We can just put in this, I have a big beastie here that I think would be good. Eater. It's like Eater of Dreams or something. Dream Eater? Yeah, we'll throw him in. Screw it. Let's just play. Grixis Awaken. Or Grixis Escape is what it should be called. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's just have fun. That's what the new sets are all about. So, Giganto. 74. Alright, so we don't have our mana. Oh, look at that. We're missing our blue, but at least we have some early plays. Throw a Ritual Sit on the bottom. I could run Evolving Wilds, that's true. I think mana is going to become an issue with this deck. I mean, I have all the shock lands, which is nice. Myra Triton. If I draw any land, at least I can play the Roast Riders. Well, there goes my lands. Alright, so we get a Discovery Dispersal, which is actually really helpful here. No, no. No, 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 I need lands. Okay, so we're just getting like OG Mana Hose here, as is. The Lockmere Serpent. What the hell is this thing? Spellgorger Weird? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on it. Okay. Back for 2. Guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. You know what? I have the element of surprise. My opponent does not know I am playing blue. So Lazav can come in and become a copy of anything in the graveyard, which actually I'm really enjoying this deck. I think there's going to be some teeth to it once we iron out the details. Plays Kroxa, which I'm more than fine with. You can simply discard the Eater of Dreams. Goodbye, Sweet Prince. I will not be missed that bad. This is that guy. Oh, now he knows we're playing blue. What sort of deck is this? He's eyeing the Strider. He's thinking about attacking with his Spellgorger Weird, which if he does, he's going to take 5 back. It's definitely not worth it to attack for him, I don't think. Okay, well now it is. So we'll A little bit of this. Oh my god. Do I sacrifice the Triton to I do. I need to get a land. Okay, we'll take that. At least it's a land. It gets us more like up towards our escape here. 3. We have another one. So we can escape pretty hard now. We have like a ton of guys in the graveyard, so. Ben says, you're done with your exams for the semester and I'm trying to get back on a better sleep schedule. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know I'm not helping. Okay, so he's going to do 3 damage to me. Right in the face, Bob. But, you know, I have this mighty goat waiting for him. At least it doesn't have trample. Okay, so he gets some lands, which is fine. Block. And before damage, we sacrifice it. We get the scry. Come on. Croxa. You're not what we need, buddy. I mean, part of me wants to keep it just because it's so cool. If we get Lazav or a blue mana, we're okay, I think. Alright, there we go. So we can get Lazav here. So here's the combo I was kind of excited about. We pay 2. We play our boy Lazav. Keep that? Sure, why not? Then we attack for 3. So Lazav can become anything in here. Oh, I don't have the big demon. Oh, I thought I had that guy in my graveyard, the Croxa. Oh, I screwed up. It's okay, there's still other choices. I can become the Death Touch creature. What is he doing? Slaying Fire. How much damage does Slaying Fire do? Okay. 3 damage. What can we become here? That's pertinent. Nothing really. Shit. I guess next turn we just escape, right? And then we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, deals 3 damage. Is there anything useful we can become? No, not really. Not with 3 mana. I mean, it would be if he just attacked, but... the scry, I guess. Because he's just going to remove it and then attack. We could have became the Death Touch creature, though. Yeah, we'll just... Actually, we can play this and escape? No, we can't. Okay. So now we take 6, we go down to 5. We play 3. We discard Thought Erasure, which is fine. Okay. Now he attacks for 6. Hopefully that's it. 5 life. We're kind of in the danger zone, but so is he, to an extent. Woe Strider coming. 2. 3. Here he comes. He escapes from the chains. Do we... It does deal 4 damage because it was cast with a 3rd red, yeah, because of Adamant. I mean, we're potentially in okay shape. We can escape again, so the escape combo is coming off, but if he has direct burn, we just kind of lose. Okay, so he discards to draw 2 cards. I think he could actually escape with the Titan now if he wants to. Which would make us discard our Thought Erasure, which would be pretty good. It's a close game. Okay, so is he escaping it? The Titan escapes. Okay, the Thought Erasure will go in the can. Oh no. Does he attack with the Spellgorger Weird? Just blockers. Fine. Then we sacrifice it. Describe. Hopefully getting something good here. Not a swamp. It's not what we need. It's not the answer. We're gonna take some damage. It will not be fun. Escape again. Bring the beasts. Lazav, you. We'll keep the Doom Whisperer. This is such a circus here. It's just like the legions gather. Oh my god, so if I... Hang on a sec. So if I attack him here, he'll block the 5. He'll take 3. No, it's not worth it. So Kroxa will deal guaranteed 3 damage to me because I have nothing to discard. He's got 2 cards in graveyard, so he can't... So I take 3 instantly, which he in his deck he should have a burn. Alright, so how can we make efficient trades? So we double block the Kroxa. And then the weird we just chump. Do that. He's got to have like a removal spell or something. Pass the damage. Sack the goat. Freedom! Oh, Lazav! Hey, buddy. He could become the Doom Whisperer, I guess. Which is somewhat useful. I feel like I need something else, though. Like, Lazav isn't going to win me the game here. This guy has to have some burn spell. Wait, did he just not shock me for lethal? Oh, okay. I thought he shocked the Woe Strider. I was like, oh, what are you doing? So, okay. So we lost that game. We were largely because of our mana. We weren't able to get anything going. So let's... we throw in a Evolving Wilds and just get super haggard here? Probably, huh? So let's... I really like this deck, though. It seems fun. Grixis, Escape. We can... You know who else we can throw in here? Is Nicol Bolas. He's, like, good just in general. So we'll cut one of you. We'll cut the Dream Eater. We'll throw in some Nikki Bees. And then from here... from here we throw in Evolving Wilds. I don't even own these. So we need to put in more. So how many lands are we running in total? Let's see. So suggest lands. Probably want to run some mountains just for the Evolving Wilds. Okay. Rituals of Set, still useful. Although I don't know if aggro is as much of a thing now. Let's cut those. I don't own Fabled Passage, unfortunately, guys, so I have to go to Walmart. I mean, I could craft Fabled Passage, but I want to see like what other decks I'm interested in playing before I do that. Okay, so let's do this. We have the Murderous Rider. We could do another Nicol Bolas. How many lands am I running in total? 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 21, 24. 24 is plenty for a deck with a curve like this. I'm here. Oh, sorry guys, let me move this to the other side so you can see the deck. All right, so early stuff. We have the Thought Erasures. We just need to make sure we hit our mana. That's like our big problem. Temples are good. Ashiok is all right. Doom Whisperer is fine. We can get one more of those, I guess. And then as far as early game goes, what do we have? We have Lazav. We have this guy. Oh, you know, the Wall of Bones thing could be okay. The Barrier of Bones. Because it lets us surveil and it also blocks. Let's get a third Nicol Bolas in there. Yeah, I guess this is actually probably fine. We'll put in one mountain just in case we have to search. Okay, let's try this out. We made some tweaks. We like made it a little bit more controlling. Yeah, Zachary, you're probably right. Maybe I only have 2 rare crafts, but I wanted to save them in case I wanted to make a different deck. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. So we're trying our second round here, and it looks like we have a pretty good hand. We have Surveil, we have Self-Maul, we have Removal. This is like a good grip here. Although he's playing pretty aggro heavy, so we'll see if we can weather the storm. Pelt Collector, we get Devourer of Memory here. Devourer of Memory. When one or more cards you put in your graveyard from the library, he gets 1/1. Okay. So we're certainly going to take the damage he's coming in with here. He's playing mono green. You could play a Yorvo here or any number of things. Zach, you are correct. I know, it just hurts my soul. I want to craft big Haggard rares. My 12-year-old cries whenever I craft lands, but it has to be done. Croxa could be done here. But I think playing the Murderous Rider or keeping him open for removal is probably the smart play. He doesn't want to attack the Pelt Collector. Okay, that's good. So now we can actually Thought Erasure him. Although he's kind of like sitting a little bit low-key here. So let's actually just pass and then use the Murderous Rider to destroy any threats he plays. He probably is going to play what's that 4/4 with haste and Questing Beast? What? No Questing Beast? Okay, so just to keep the tempo going, we're going to destroy this guy. Okay, so now we play the Shocklands really do hurt here. We're going to go ahead and Thought Erasure him. Oh, okay, so he's missing a color, that's why. At the beginning of your pre-combat phase, if it was land, okay. Cruel Spellbreaker, it's pretty annoying, but so is this Giant. We're going to get rid of the Giant. Devour Memory, it's fine. The Devourer gets big. He's like Croxa. He's going to have to discard a card. This card's really cool. This Devouring Beast thing. I actually like this quite a bit. Attack. See where it can be. That will be up here. That's a nice spot. Yeah, he got mana screwed. All right, that's unfortunate because we don't really get to test our deck if that's the case. So, you know what? We'll craft those, Zach. I know, you guys are right. And it's so clunky. I mean, Fabled Passage is quite good. Not collected. For a basic land card, put onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your elevator. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that. Although, I don't know. Yeah, let me think about it. Let me dwell on this later. We really showed that guy there, guys. We really did. I'm not going to keep the score for this deck because it's mana screw and all that. Okay, so we have all our colors. We have 2-drops galore. Good. All right, we're okay on mana here. As long as we draw one more in the next couple turns. Here we go. Play the Devourer of Memory, and then we can Thought Erasure and get the trigger with the 1/1 counter. Like 15, 20. Plays Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. Obviously here we probably want to Thought Erasure him. Johnny's Pridemate, Sentinelize, creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Oof. Let's get rid of that. Keep that for now, I guess. Although I feel like we're pretty fine on lands. Cool. So I want to attack now. I don't want to make that trade. That's right, Mr. Puget. That's right. What are you going to play here? Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. Okay. It's fine if you want to use that on the Devourer, man. So what do we need here? We have the double black. We will not have the double blue. It's going to banish my Devourer. And it'll attack me for 2. Here it comes. The beatdown. Ashiok is here, so we can play the... The thing is, if we play Ashiok, players can't search their libraries. It's kind of impertinent to him. I think we play this. And we play the Titan to make him discard something. Oh, I should have taken the double red, actually, for the Croxit here. Yeah, that was a mistake for the Awaken. What's this do? Enchanted creature gets 1/1. Escape. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Hushbringer means you don't have to sack the Titan? Hang on, let me look. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Yeah, but then I don't have ETB on it either. I guess, yeah, I guess that would have been a smarter play. It's all good. Do we play Ashiok here? Minus. Heliod is going to come into play relatively soon. We have Murderous Rider, so maybe I just actually go after that creature to prevent him from getting... Or do we just set up the combo? So we attack for 2. Man, if I had 1 more mana, we'd be quite happy. You know, even just making like a blue-black deck, I feel it could be pretty strong, like an Ashiok themed deck. So Heliod's here. Oof. Oof. Oh, that guy's an enchantment too. He's blessed by the sun. So we gotta pop one of these guys off. Attacking. The blocks, we'll take it. Yeah, you're very right. No, I totally misplayed with the Titan. I don't think it would have mattered anyways, but yeah, I would have been in a much stronger position. Need another land though. Yeah. Mire Triton. It's alright, at least it's a Death Touch creature. I can't destroy him, he's indestructible. Daxos could be destroyed. The Ajani's Pridemate could be destroyed. If we play the Death Touch creature, it does buy us a little bit of time. Because I can chump any of his dudes, he'll probably just attack with Heliod. Ashiok Tribal? I know we could. Unfortunately, when I crafted or got some packs from the set, I didn't pull anything that great for Ashiok. If I pay that, like, I'm so limited with what I can do here. Or I could just spot remove one of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6. I'd have to. Actually, you know what? We'll just do the Murderous Rider. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I destroy him, that should get rid of the devotion. Okay, so now it's just the lion coming in, which we can sacrifice one of these guys for, unfortunately. Okay. Just pass the turn. You don't have to play anything else. Come on. Pass it. Do it. Pass it. Vanishing Light. Does that turn Heliod back online? I think it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Okay, that's nice. So unless he draws something else, we might be able to actually live. Believe it or not. We play Murderous Rider. Okay, Swamp's really good here. Hi, what do you think about the new MMO Magic game? I have no idea about that. Restricted Magic? What is that? We're gonna play Murderous Rider. Play the Trident Man. Man, if we had taken that second mountain earlier too. I just assumed I might need the double blue, but then I remembered I took the double blue card out of my deck. Yeah, it's okay guys, growing pains here. So that will activate Heliod. But thankfully I can block it. Gideon too? Yeah, no, this is bad. I don't think Gideon can attack right away though.
Battle as your champion of justice.
He's gonna give him indestructible.
I believe in you.
Yeah. The owl just kind of flies around and does his own thing, man. I don't ask questions about him. Nicol Bolas is here. That's funny. Destroy target creature, planeswalker. We could destroy this guy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we'll still be dying probably. can use his abilities. I always forget about that. So we can't destroy him. He's indestructible. We can't destroy the walker. He will be a 4/4, and so technically we might be able to survive with 1 life.
I am Death's master.
Yeah, it's 9 damage on board. No pain, no gain. That's right, Wicked. That's right, man. There's so many cool decks to craft with this set. I'm like all over the place. I'll work on some though. I think, okay, he's going face? No, he's gonna actually go finish off Nicol Bolas, which gives us a chance to live, potentially. If he doesn't play anything else, because then next turn, if we play a creature, we can survive with like 1 health. Don't have the dragon. Yeah, the bird just, it's like a mechanical beast over there. Okay, so that is not going to help us here. Unfortunately, that is going to be game. So also not having, like, we couldn't even escape because we didn't have the double mana. It's so janky. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you're okay. Don't worry, darling. No worries. Alright, so we'll give the deck, we'll give it another try. And then from here, we'll probably wrap up the stream. I'll do 1 more with this deck, and then maybe I'll make like a really wild deck at the end. I'll see what cards I got from my packs today. And we can just decide from there. I don't know if we take a mountain, I think we're okay. It's a lot of the Mire Tritons. Well, we'll certainly be able to potentially escape this game. This guy's got the Ashiok sleeves. Play the Mire Triton. Gain some life. We definitely need... Well, we can play Ashiok next turn also. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I mean, if he hits Croxa, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Because then we can just escape him later. Yeah. Because now we play Ashiok and we just start doing some milling action. We just need a mountain.
Nightmares are the palette. You're fine.
We got another Crocs in there, and thankfully, you know, we actually didn't hit. We didn't hit a. The owl is mocking me. Unleash the Wookiee on the fell beast. I know, and it's here this game too. Okay, that's fine. He can't search his library because of Ashiok, so joke's on him. That's not a mountain, unfortunately. Pay the troll toll. There's our mountains that we needed. There is, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna save Ashiok for now until we really need to do the escape stuff. Because we could totally get these Titans out right now. We have like plenty of cards to work with here. Place a fairy, Smine, and we're going to do bounce on Planeswalker.
You'll thank me later. I've got it.
Bounce a Triton. It's okay because we get more triggers. The Cursed Owl is mocking me. Oh, and he can't search his library. Oh, he couldn't search his library because of Ashiok. All right, so let's pay the 2 life. You get haste when he comes out? I don't think so. Oh, baby, here it comes, the great escape. Release the Titans! Liam Neeson needs to say that. Yes, it's kind of working. Guys. It's sort of working. Now we can release the other Titan next turn. Oh, and it exiles his graveyard too. That's actually pretty sweet. Okay, he destroyed the Titan. It's okay, he'll be back. He'll be back. Oh baby, here he comes. This deck's so fun. He's coming every turn. You better have some exile. Oh, look at that! Oh, that was so great. Sorry, it's getting all dark in here. You guys like that one? So apparently we've created the most powerful deck in all of Magic Arena. All right, one more. We'll play till we lose, which will probably be this game, but we'll do that. That was pretty sweet. When like everything just comes together in a janky brew deck, it's a pretty rich feeling in Magic for sure. Do we have all our colors? We do, more or less. Okay, I'm on the draw too, so I think this is fine to keep. A little bit scary, but it's okay. We have all our colors. If we draw one land, it's pretty safe. The Woe Strider cometh as well. Okay, that's pretty good. We can use that turn after we play the Devourer. The Groink Leaf. I'm curious about the inspiration here. What's this guy's name? Okay, so he's playing the probably like white-black aristocrats. I think playing this is smarter. Actually, no. We'll do this for now, and then we can Surveil will trigger this thing, and hopefully we'll be able to get a land out with either our turn draw or the other piece. Okay, so he's playing. Oh yeah, he's playing hardcore aristocrats. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Because he can sack those and then get tokens. That's like a really epic start. I'm probably just gonna lose on that alone. No, I lose my dude. He gets like great value. He has 3 mana. Can play like a Woe Strider. Zombie now. Okay. Well, thankfully we drew a land, which is pretty big here. He can do it again, but we would just sacrifice the goat. Magic is like almost like Warhammer in the sense that you get that like almost one more turn thing. Yeah, the light bulb in my room went out. We live in a really old house, or kind of a condo. The light bulb went out, so I have this like desk light just making me look all spooky here. So we need to scry here to potentially get another land so we can play the double creature. That's what we need. So we're gonna take 5 here, probably 6, 5 or 6. Yeah. This guy got like a god start for sure for his deck. Okay, so he's coming in for 6. Bring the nightmare. The Woe Strider can't quite escape yet. It's getting there, but I think we just lose, honestly. Let's play you guys. His start was just too good. Yeah. Bring the Nightmare Sheep, the Dread Sheep. Yeah, I know. So he could sack 2 creatures to just remove my dude here, which honestly though I think for him just attacking is better. Okay, that's fine. At least it kind of clears the board a little bit. But he has a ton of mana now. He has a ton. The Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Now I'm like, why did I cut that Ritual of Soot again? Creatures. Okay, well, at least we got a land. So what can we do here? We can play this guy. Do this. We're doing one more! Not satisfied with that. Yeah, I think the Nicol Bolas... Do I really need Nicol Bolas in this deck? I'm having, like, this deck's... The theory of it is so much fun that I'm like... Okay, Grixis Escape. So if we cut him... We run some Rituals of Soot just so I'm not like hosed against aggro. We have plenty of mountains there. Alright. Just one more game. But this will be the last game though, regardless, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Really appreciate having you guys here. Tomorrow, I don't think we'll be streaming. I'm going to be on a big old hike tomorrow. And then the day after that, we'll do Belagar. And then midweek, we're actually going to have an ECL during the week, which will be fun. Playing Dirty Gambit. The Dirty Gambit. That guy's start was brutal. The two hunted witnesses into the priest. It's crazy. I should have done the steam vents first. It's okay. The Dread Sheep comes once more. Unfortunately, we have to shock this because I tapped wrong, but it's okay. We'll Thought Rager him. I just want to see what's up first. Cavalier of the Gales. I don't really mind the Giant too much. Although he could play that next turn, but the Woe Strider actually gets killed by the Giant. He's Cavalier. How do I deal with that in the late game, though? And Narset I can just pop. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Keep the Giant there too. What you got, man? What is your dirty gambit? He could just hardcast the Bone Crusher Giant. He's gonna play Narset. That's smart.
Those who cannot keep an open mind.
So here we play the Woe Strider. That'll give us some pressure, which will probably just kill the Bone Crusher Giant. But he'll have to main phase that, which is fine, because that's like his whole turn. Yeah, you know, maybe Erebos is a better choice for sure. He's only 4 mana too. So Deafening Clarion is fine. You can just, at least we'll get the scry off it, which is quite neat. Do we want the land there? Slap that bad boy in the bottom. Woe Strider hath fallen. He's probably going to Narset again. I know, it is pretty quiet, right? There's a lot of people here watching, but it's eerily quiet.
I have just the trick for this.
Okay, so he gets the Royal Scions. I do not know what they even do. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. What sweet plays could I do? So we can play this guy. And we're going to play our homeboy Croxa here, make him discard a card. Yeah, I don't know what that last card is, but he's going to have to ship one of these. And then we should be able to awaken the Titan soon. No, we don't have that many cards in graveyard, actually. Yeah, there's so many fun deck combos. I'm going to be theory crafting pretty hard this week. So he plays the Royal Scions, which make him pop with our Murderous Rider. Thank you, sweetheart.
What is my strategy?
They're a little nippy. Thanks, babe. Beautiful wife. Coming on in. Alright, so he has this. Do I Murderous Rider this guy? I mean, he's really not that scary. I could attack. Just kind of wear him down. Probably should go after Narset. Although each opponent can't draw. I don't really even have any card draw here, so it's not really significant. I can't escape yet. I can almost escape with one of the guys. So if we play this and shock it in, play this guy. I could take out the Narset. That's probably fine too. Yeah. I do have card draw in my deck somewhere, so I guess shutting that down for now is fine. And then we'll, depending on what he does here, we can Murderous Rider the Royal Scions.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
So we discarded the Shimmer of Possibilities. He's got 4 mana on table. Deafening Clarion. Alright, that's good. There's nothing I want to do in response. I could mill, do a self-mill, but then that forces me into a main phase situation. Yeah, we'll just respond and pop his Planeswalker. So we lose these, but what that then opens up is the fact that we can awaken the bad boys here. Or at least one of them. Discovery Dispersal. Do I want to awaken the Woe Strider? I think I want to save up for the Croxa. So we're going to go ahead and do the Woe Strider, the Hardcast. Do this as well. Bolus is actually good here. I actually really don't mind this hand at all. And then we play the Steam Vents, soft cast. Well, not soft, but you guys can catch it. Alright, so the Sphinx of Foresight. You may reveal this card. If you do, at the beginning of your upkeep, discard 1. Okay. My turn. Nicol Bolas comes in and just starts karate chopping shit. Destroy this guy. And then if he doesn't deal with Bolas, he kind of just loses from here. Takes 3. Kroxa, the Titan of Death's Hunger. Honestly, decent games with this deck, though. It's not like as good competitive, I think, as like top tier decks, but it's all right. Bay of Wishes. Big problem for him though is Bolas is just Netflix and chilling. So we'll make him exile a card. Alright, so that guy's gone. And now it's time, I think, for Big Papa. He's got 1 card in hand. But we awaken the beast. Such a cool concept, like a Titan. He's gonna have to discard that card in his hand, too. Yep, we got rid of his Niv Mizzet. Do this. Attack. Thanks, Puget. Appreciate the kind words, man. So, here... So just... Wait, it's his turn now. Wait, I'm just gonna do this now. What do we need? The Evolving Wilds. He's scrying for an answer. Okay, he gets 2. They go to the bottom. Turn. Nicol Bolas, +1 again, get the draw. I really like this escape mechanic. It's so fun.
My internet.
To Ashiok. That's game, yeah. Man. Alright, so doing alright with this deck. Climbing up. I can't... Man. I got the itch. How long have we been streaming for anyways? Okay, 2 hours and 47 minutes. I never said it was my last game. I never said it. Damn, that tea is hot. Goodness gracious. Alright, here we go, guys. I got the itch. Whenever a new Magic set comes out, yeah, Vince is like, 1 more. Dude, you're fighting hard from Hungary there to stay awake. Alright, this is okay. Just end us. Just let it end. Hey, Wicked. Cheers, man. The Sassoner. So we have like a pretty decent early board here. We have a Thought Erasure. We have the mana we need. Oh, come on. Come on. Just pass. Now, this guy, of course, has to play super slow. So then, like, this last game that I wanted to do takes forever. Emil says you can quit at any time. That's not how it works. I spent $50 on packs, and that's all I do. Whenever a new set comes out, I drop 50, and that covers me like the entire time. Like, it's perfect. Watery Grave. Basic Life. I should probably Thought Erasure here. This seems like it's an annoying Simic deck. Oh god. Oh god, this deck is just awful. Like, everything here is annoying. Agent of Treachery is probably the most annoying, though. Cavalier... Although I don't really have anything that great for him to steal. Put a land card from among them on the battlefield and the rest. Screw it, get rid of that. Oh my god, think about us. It's 2:30 in the morning. Okay, so he just top decked that, which is pretty nice for him. We'll play those off. I don't want to ball them out. We need a mountain here. See, this is why you put a single mountain in. Yeah, magic is more hand-friendly for sure. I am Ruger Sturm, I'm stuck in it. Now I'm gonna just get destroyed. I'm gonna lose this game though, so that's alright. Alright, so we can destroy the Planeswalker, but he's just gonna play another one, which is lovely. We could play Croxa, but Croxa doesn't do much for us here. I mean, I guess he can escape though. So if we play him... Actually, I have a scheme. This is the dank combo I've been wanting to do. So we do this. Boom! Discard a card. We'll probably do the... Hopefully he does the Nissa. If he does the Nissa, then I can... Because Lazav can become a copy of this thing for 2 mana. And hopefully my opponent doesn't notice this and he just attacks me. So how many mana does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, Agent of Treachery is coming. Oh, is he just going to Agent of Treachery me?
Be wary of the ground.
I hate that card. I knew I should have gotten rid of that. God, why do I not do that? Oh wait, he doesn't have 2 blue mana, does he? Oh, he does. I screwed up. I should have just gotten rid of the agent. But he had like 3 mana, and not like, you know? Okay, he's playing those. That's good. Other creatures you control get Vigilance, Trample. That's fine. That's like, okay, I can survive this maybe. Then he attacks. Yeah, becomes a copy. Check this out though. This is actually really strong, this energy. Because now he becomes like a fat 6/6. And I can block a 5/5 and take 12. But, you know, at this point it's probably too late. This is good though. The guy is going to end it quick. I could actually get rid of the Ancient of Treachery here. This thing has Trample. That's a really strong combo though. I'm quite eager to explore the combo of that. Using Lazav with that sweet combo. Alright, so I don't have enough cards to awaken quite yet. This guy got a pretty good start too. What can we do here? I mean, we have this big beastie. He can attack and force my opponent to discard something. He can play this, but as a blocker. Get rid of that, see what's next. Screw it, let's attack. Just end us, bro. That's game. Alright, perfect. But now at least we got to show you Lazav can become a 6/6 for like 2 mana. It's really, really cool. I think there's some teeth to that combo for sure. Alright guys, we're officially done. No more games. I want to do more, but you know, I gotta step back. It's been fun. So special thanks to all of you guys for hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. To the mods, of course, for helping out and, you know, being the law here in this wild, wild west of the internet. And also thank you to Sam Sadler, Corn Beef LOTL, Mr. Pig for a fat erect 50, and then Charles Williams for the 20. And unfortunately, I cannot read the Russian language, but thank you so much for the 200 rubles in the beginning. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to go hang out with my lovely wife. And yeah, we'll be back soon. I'm going to work on this deck and like try and fine tune it, really feel that kind of that comfort zone. And we'll try and craft it and, you know, make it pretty sweet. I will. We're going to hike. You guys are welcome for the stream. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next couple days. Cheers.